So, previously on Raiders of Novus, you talked about how to potentially deal with Victor. You then proceeded into the Hall of Provisions where you talked to some of the vendors. Blackstar intimidated a halfling, and Garen talked with a man about some meats. You bound a chainless worker in a storage room and left him to die with a fire that was set by Blackstar. Also in this room was a sealed door, which you learned a little bit later may have some kind of flesh-devouring acid or something akin to it within. You headed into the barracks where you met Tessara, a woman who knew Clovis and seemed to be trying to convert some of the other chainless in the space. She told you that she had helped with the experiments and told you that it was Clovis that made the unmemory serum. You decided to chalk to the door in the mech room, but heading away from the mech room. Tessara said she was going to try to continue convincing Victor to stand down. She also gave you a hand-drawn map of the Trouvaille Infernium. You stepped through the chalk door and descended the stairs to the portal room, stepping through the portal into the lava cave within Dragonback Peak. Saravax greeted Clovis and offered for you to accept her trial in exchange for her blessing. You fought the Pyroclast Judicator and defeated it. Clovis was stunned and pushed into the lava, but Garen saved him. Clovis stepped into the maw of the massive dragon skull and received a blessing, the aberrant dragon mark. Saravax also bestowed the title to Clovis of Champion of Saravax. The majority of Clovis's memories were restored. The old Clovis regretted what he had done and made the memory removal elixir. Clovis is still the new Clovis, but he was reminded that Victor and Perrin were at one point his family and friends. He cared about them, and they cared about him as well. But that is where we pick back up. A slight cool wind blows through this cavern that you find yourselves in, making the heat just a bit more bearable after Clovis had just received his blessing. The portal back into the Trouvaille Infernium lies just behind you. Hey, Jay.
Hello. Hello,
Perfect
hello.
timing. We just started.
I came in expecting to try to catch up to stuff, or at least listen in while I was on the phone. But you didn't start yet, so I was like,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
So, as you all stand in this room, the heat a tiny bit more bearable, collecting yourselves after the battle that was just fought, Clovis with his new blessing steps out of the maw of this dragon skull. What would you like to do?
Remove my actual gauntlet since I am wearing full plate. Just look at the mark, like, pass my hand over it since it's kind of comes out a bit. I know I've been connected to Saravac for a bit, but this feels different.
What happened?
She gave me her mark. That was her blessing.
You've been branded.
I mean, I guess.
Did it hurt?
No.
Really quick,
Compared to being pushed in lava by a giant monster, no.
because I'm forgetting, does your mark have any, what's the external effect that it does?
It's basically
The dragon mark feet.
dragon mark feet, yeah.
No. Like, is it like hissing? Is there anything about it, or like?
Roll for?
Oh, right.
Oh.
The extra
Yeah.
feature.
Alright, let me roll. It was a D8.
Thingy.
I was wondering if that was something that you were gonna do, or
4, nope. What did I get? Well, that fits perfectly. Yeah, skin around the mark is burned, scaled with.
Oh yeah.
And once again, no, that was Louise, guys, not Clovis. Sorry.
Yeah, so roll again. No, I'm just
Yeah. And so instead of just
Your-
being like skin color, like the mark of like the imprint of his skull would be, I guess, just like burned skin.
Interesting. Is this mark similar to like the mark that Shadowheart, is that her name, had in Baldur's Gate 3, where she kept feeling pain? Because I saw one of the options is
oh yeah, it's
constant
similar.
physical pain.
It's similar in effect, but it
Yeah.
is different. Yeah.
Okay.
Same but different.
Okay.
So it
Yeah,
didn't
the dragon
hurt.
marks are a big thing in the Eberron setting.
Yeah.
Where they're from.
It didn't hurt, and you've got new power now. Like, what do you feel different?
I feel great, but I don't know if I feel different.
Do you feel great?
Do you feel bonita?
Do you feel bonitas?
Well, I mean, I guess this is what we came for, right?
Yeah.
Did we avenge you, old you, new you? Did we do the thing you wanted to do?
Yeah, that's
What?
actually a good point he's
I mean-
making. Do you still want to go after Victor
Right, because
That's all
you
you've
wanted
learned.
him dead.
I mean,
now that
Kind
you've
of,
done
but-
this?
I have a different idea now. There's this nifty spell called Modify Memory.
Okay.
But let me just read it.
What's it
I don't
do?
know. Oh, within the last 24 hours? Never mind. That is dookie.
Okay.
Mim.
While Jason's finishing his food, keep in mind that
Xander,
a
where'd you
lot
get
of
that?
things are amplified around God shards.
I mean, it's not totally useless. Like, you could, kind of flip the script, I guess, and convince him that our negotiations were more fruitful.
That is true, yeah.
It's not
do
total.
that.
It's not a totally useless idea. Like, it's.
I know you're right.
Yeah, you could tell him that Staravac wants you guys to work together.
Doesn't
Or
really-
she forgives you. Or you forgive him. I forgive him. Are we forgiving him?
I think it's more about him forgiving Clovis
Yeah.
is kind of what sways his decisions here.
Right.
Because I mean, think about it from his end. From what we learned, it's his lifelong friend who dragged him along, joined the Chainless, done some sketchy things, got him involved in all this shady work, and then abandons him, takes off without taking him with him.
I can see how he would be upset about that. Okay, so the lessons we've learned is not to abandon the people we care about and ask for their forgiveness. So you need him to forgive you, Clovis.
Or
Okay.
Modify Memory. Like, just like Xander said, we can think that we're actually very persuasive.
I mean, I'm here for whatever, as long as forgiveness is doled
Is on
out.
the table.
Yes, correct.
As long as forgiveness is on the table, guys, I'll do whatever. Even if we're lying him and making him think he forgave us.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about how you get it, it's about getting it. Right? Results are results.
That
Because I
sounds
was
like the
thinking,
Black Star I know.
At first I was thinking maybe like give him the same choice I made of like forget what happened, but I won't be able to do that. Since I don't remember what I put in that potion. And my magic isn't strong enough to do that.
Is your magic not strong enough because of the potion you gave yourself?
I don't know. I don't know if I was stronger magically before.
It's very confusing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go up and deal with him, though, right? We're not, because I mean, theoretically, we could just leave now.
Well, we are also here to shut down this base, so I think we want to kind of make sure he takes off.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, what about that?
And probably kick all them vendors out and then go clear out the end of the canyon, the little outpost guard towers they got down there, whatever it was we saw. There's a couple things left to do, but it's...
See, we'll take care of them, or we like sending them off to a city, like to Alcynarian, and
I mean, probably just they ain't chainless. They're just here to do business. Just
because don't know if you remember this, but giant sandworms in the desert.
Right.
yeah,
It'd be great if we could send them to Anaria's watch, and they could be the vendors over there.
I mean-
start making settlements.
depends on
What?
They're
Another
like
set of helmets here.
fly routes and such. I don't know if operating on an island place is. These are probably desert folk who've set up trade routes, and
I just
but-
realized.
they're not combatants. We can always talk to them and figure out what they want to do.
Doesn't Xander have a magic circle that can take us back to the Spike Gloves Oasis?
It's not done yet.
Yeah, but as long
Well,
as
It's still
If-
usable.
Yeah, I mean, we've been.
Some-
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah, so, yeah,
permanent,
the
but
whole
it's
thing
still
we
there.
set
you can
somebody
still
up
use
to
it.
keep
Yeah, because
casting it to get it to be
we did
permanent.
set somebody up to keep doing it. So yeah, we could theoretically do that. We would also be leaving the puddle jumper behind if we did that.
Yeah, but I meant like just
You can just
send
send
them
other people.
through.
Yeah.
Then yeah, we can. You don't have to go through the circle. You can
Yeah,
send
what if-
people through.
What if we could send Darrow through, and then he'll come back with reinforcements? Yes, this is awesome. Wait a minute, did we cook here?
Hmm.
I don't know, Darrow. Are you up to the task?
Darrow wants to stick with the group and make sure that everyone's safe.
Dude, if we sent Darrow back and we got reinforcements and we just laid in wait here, this would be this universe's version of the Alamo. We would have the Alamo on our hands. Yeah, I mean, Clovis, it's your call.
2 points of note before Clovis responds. There is a cave behind the portal in the room that you're in that seems to lead somewhere. You haven't looked at that. Didn't know if it was obvious by the map or not, but there is a way out.
Oh yeah.
It's
This
not
here?
like this portal goes to an enclosed cave
right
that
here.
can't be accessed any other way. And then second point of note, you were told that the cyborg within the Trouvaille Infernium, if not fed within the next 6 to 8 hours, would become so volatile that he would, or it would tear out of its cage and rampage and probably kill all the vendors and all that. So that was the other
That's
thing that
right.
hadn't been mentioned that I just wanted to make sure because it's been 2 weeks since we played. So
Yep.
And there was some kind of cool magic shard within that cave that could possibly be retrieved if you went and dealt with the cyborg.
Yeah, I think we were hinted on dealing with that after Victor.
Yeah, of course.
Once we're not on
Yep, just didn't want it to
Hey.
get forgotten.
bad guy behind us situation.
But yeah, Xander just asked Clovis what Clovis wants to do.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I have my own personal like wants, but we were also sent here by the Resistance to take care of the base.
Which I mean, we pretty much have. It's just a matter of what to do with Victor at this point. Whether we just send him off, clear out of here, or try and make amends, or if you want to still take him down. It's kind of what we do with him. I think is your call, kind of your show here still.
What's his name again? The guy who runs the. I have Thaddeus in my mind. It's running. Who runs the locked mine?
Fask.
That's
Drellin. Fask. Yeah.
I had Thaddeus in mind. I don't know where from.
That's from the that's episode 0.5.2. The first ever chainless that you ran into.
Oh, that was a chain. Oh,
uh,
God, yeah.
Turncoat
yeah.
for the chainless
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in Beacon. How do I remember
Yeah.
this? Because I made it all up.
Yeah, I wonder if that could do the modify memory if Victor was up to it.
But modify it to what?
Whatever he wants.
Right, but what do you want? Isn't that what Xander asked you?
Look, we've already established this before. I'm not good at making decisions.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, but I think this is one you're going to have to make.
Right, I would
here.
feel bad condemning your friend, former friend, whatever we're calling him, without your
Work
blessing.
associate.
Work associate, exactly.
Here's the way that I see it. We could choose to modify his memory, make the outcome whatever we want it to be, maybe gain a new ally, hopefully gain access to the mech. And oh yeah, hold on. That would be a helpful asset to our cause. Or we go out there and we kill
Violently
him.
forgive him.
Yeah,
Did you
because
see violently forgive him?
Correct.
there's really we cannot leave, strategically speaking, we cannot leave this weapon in the hands of somebody so unhinged. Somebody who's willing to say, I'm gonna go outside, make a cup of coffee, and then when you guys walk out through the door, I may or may not shoot you. That is not the kind of person that you can trust behind the wheel of a weapon like this.
Aren't we kind of doing the same thing?
Yeah, but we're the
Like-
good guys.
Oh. Right.
Something,
I'm not entirely
something,
sure that people trust us. so,
something,
yeah.
something, America, something, something. It's fine.
I agree. I concur. He has won me over with his brilliant facts and logic.
What's America?
Yes, absolutely. It's a feeling more than a place or a thing. It's freedom.
Okay, what are we doing?
Freedom, yeah, right.
We're memeing.
Clovis,
That's what
are
we're
you
doing.
making the decision, or are we taking
Yeah,
this
are
to a
you-
vote?
Yeah. Oh, Garen, what do you want to do? You're always pretty like level-headed and, other than when you punch the bleeder nearly to death.
Yeah, that wasn't my finest moment. I think if I can spare someone, I would like to spare someone. But I 100% agree with Xander that we need to do something about him, whether it be, I guess, I don't understand magic like you guys do, but you can make him, force him to become our ally.
Not necessarily force him, but I was thinking maybe more along the lines of making him believe that the talk we had in the mess hall earlier, yeah, that was a mess hall, went better than it actually
Oh, that
did.
an arrow wasn't shot at him. Yeah,
Yeah, that.
that'd be great to forget. If that can happen, great. If not, then we have to deal with him. And I was always expecting to deal with him. I hope you guys know that means to kill him.
Oh, is that
Oh,
that's what
right.
that meant?
Yeah.
Interesting. Let me write that down. All right. Well, I mean, I trust Garen more than anyone else when it comes to matters of righteousness and goodness. No offense, Sander.
None
You're
taken.
a bit of an edgelord these days. I've seen you smoke.
Yeah, you're
It's ridiculous.
See him
you got a
smoke.
way different aura now.
Yeah, it's crazy. I step closer to Garen. The good one.
Hmm.
All right, so let's go talk to Victor. What do you need in order to change his memory, Clovis?
Correct me if I'm
Okay.
wrong, but it is by touch.
No, 30
Is
foot
it by
range.
touch?
It's 30-foot range.
Yeah.
This spell is ridiculous.
I mean, it
But-
could save.
Yeah, and it's gonna be off of my wisdom since it's not on the sorcerer spell list, but it is on the cleric spell list. Which
So what would that be? The number?
DC 15.
What kind of save is it?
I mean,
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh,
Clovis, in your time with Victor that you can remember, was he a very wise man?
it didn't seem wise when he was speaking to us.
To be fair, just like me, he joined the chain list. No.
I mean, is there a downside for doing it and it failing? Like, we can just, at that point, force
mean-
the issue.
Yeah, if it fails, we force the issue.
Well, what that
That's-
one chainless woman was gonna speak to them and try to convince them anyway.
Oh,
Maybe
right. I forgot about her.
softened up a
Yeah.
little bit.
What was her name? Something with a B?
Star girl,
Star.
Starfire.
Sara.
Stara,
Tessara Ven.
She's a
just Sara. I
mother
got the S and the
frickin'
T mixed
crap.
up. It happens a lot.
Star girl.
Star girl. So maybe we just go out, we see what's popping, and we hope for the best. If you have no plan, your plan can't fail.
Hmm.
That is typically how we operate.
That is true.
Just saying.
We had a plan that succeeded for the first time, but I don't see that happening so often anymore.
So
We all keep living, so something's
you know what,
going
guys? I
right.
just realized casting time of 1 minute.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Easy.
I was looking at the whole description of the spell, and I was like, "Wait, what's the casting time? 1
Dude.
minute."
In my head, this spell went from mid to this is amazing to this blows.
Yeah.
No, we can do it. We just need to keep them talking for
To
a minute.
distract him.
Yeah, but there's this
essentially.
thing called components, those being verbals and somatic. So I need to move my hands around and talk and do
Ah.
incantations
can't-
for a minute.
I mean,
You don't have subtle spell, Mr. Sorcerer?
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you have
I-
subtle spell?
Is it just one sorcery point for? I do, but does it work for minute casts?
Good question.
I thought it was any spell you cast you can ignore. Doesn't
Yeah,
specify.
yeah.
All you
Oh,
guys
oh, wait,
played
wait.
sorcerer class before? Jeez,
Guys,
I
there's
don't understand anything.
One thing that messes it up.
What?
It's ignores somatic or verbal component. Oh no, it says
No,
without
no,
any
that-
somatic or
no.
verbal. Yeah, sorry, there were no words.
God, English
So I
isn't his
could.
first language. Let him be.
Yeah.
You know, this poor guy.
But I just need to be standing there for a minute, not talking, not doing
Right.
anything.
So, is disguise self concentration? I don't know because I could do
yes.
it whenever I want. Oh, is
It is not.
No.
okay. So then,
That's our wizard.
I don't disguise self very often.
I'll be Clovis, and Clovis can be Blackstar, and
how
Clovis
tall
can
are
cast.
you? How tall are you?
Not that. How tall are you?
3 feet tall.
Oh, I'm a bit tall. I can only go down 1 feet total.
Yeah, I can only go up 1 feet.
All right, so I'll be a slightly
mean the
taller
middle.
Clovis.
Just look.
Suddenly
But at
they're
the same
height.
time.
Yeah, he's looking. He's looking, and he's like, I remember you being shorter, and I remember you being taller. Ah, we get that
Yeah.
a lot. We get that a
We
lot.
get that a lot.
I'd be
It's a
four.
perspective thing. It's a
Four
forced
11.
perspective.
Yeah,
thing.
you're
If
you're
you
in the
switch
you're in the
places,
mech.
you'll see the height
If you were in the
difference.
mech, you would get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Blackstar was standing on the box earlier. It's whole stuff.
A secondary option. Major image.
Mm.
20-foot cube. I can make that look like you talking.
Couldn't we also just make it look like we're not in the room and he's in the room?
Right,
And he's
but
just casting the spell.
I mean, I guess.
Like we know what the door looks like for that room. We just make that door and then someone walks through the door, but it looks like no one's there. And
I
then...
feel like they'll still hear the door opening. That's a large door. We don't know what kind of noise.
No,
it'll
that's
make.
true.
I could just make Clovis invisible. You can
Oh
walk
yeah,
in
you
the
did that
room.
to me. That wasn't doing.
Yeah,
much for me,
I like that the
but
most.
That
Yeah.
seems
I
much
still
safer.
appreciated it though.
I like that one the most.
Yeah, no,
Excuse
Make
me, I
him
rely
invisible.
on deception instead of just straight up invisibility. Sorry.
Hey man, you guys have
Because
options.
invisibility
I
is
just
cheating,
throw-
right?
punch
Like,
people.
Throwing
So-
the option out there.
I didn't
It's
know
a
we
good
had
option.
easy mode on. It's fine. We're all casuals, filthy casuals.
Tim, ruling question for you.
Why?
Because the description of modify memory says I need to like tell them what their memory is now. I'm guessing that would be the verbal components.
I would agree. So you
So-
take the minute to cast to tell them. So that entire minute, anyone else who's not aware, it's almost like the person's locked in while you're doing
Could I-
that. That's very interesting. That's a very interesting. It's almost like you're stunning
Sure, I
them
should have
for a
done that
minute.
earlier.
I mean, but like,
Yeah,
why
because
would...
it says on a failsafe, the target
Oh.
becomes charmed by you for the duration.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
so we've been thinking about this the wrong way. It's concentration for up to a minute. When you first cast it, if they fail to save,
Yeah, but
they are
the
they are
actual
charmed and
casting
basic-
time
and
is
inca-
still a
incapacitated.
minute.
So he'd
Right,
be incapacitated.
because you have within that minute. Yeah, he'll be incapacitated. So all this is a moot point. So you just go in, hit him with it, and then if he
No,
fails,
because I still need to be there for a minute casting the spell, but then the minute duration
No, the casting
starts after
time
No,
is
the casting
one
casting
action.
time is one action. I don't know where
So
you saw a minute.
the duration you
Because I'm
have
dumb.
up to
Felix.
1 minute
what it is.
Felix,
to tell him.
Felix,
Because I'm dumb.
Felix.
Dumb.
Felix.
Felix,
Yes.
Oh,
Felix.
Yeah.
Mr. Bolio.
Close enough.
Bolio.
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 It's not.
You just-
That's not English.
It's okay.
Dude, I have a coworker
That's
who's French. His name is Yannick.
Yannick.
Anyways, so the last 14 or so minutes.
All this planning unnecessary.
Yep. So
Purely hypothetical.
Clovis had an epiphany, shared it with the group. You guys had a conversation about it, and now you have this as your potential thing that you wanted to do. Nobody needs to be invisible. No need for disguised self. Any of
Isn't
What if
there
other
people in the
people are-
room?
What if there are other people in the room?
Me and Blackstar are
Man.
locked in.
Right.
well, you know that Tassara
We'll
went to
have
go
to-
talk to Victor, so she's either dead or she convinced him, or she let it, or he let her go.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know if there's anybody else with Victor. Is the thing. So it's if we want to try the modify memory, it's we go in. Clovis does modify memory. Guy fails or saves the wisdom saving throw. If he fails it, we protect Clovis while he's taking the minute to modify the memory, telling him what's what.
Okay.
All right.
Uh,
Let's
and- Deal with
Party.
anything else in there. If he makes the save, then he's upset even more because you tried to mess with his memories, and we probably have to fight him.
Does the person, or does the spell say that the person knows that you were trying to charm them?
I would imagine. Isn't
I
that
would
like
also
usually how
imagine, but-
modify? I mean, charms work. Like if you fail it, they know.
Yep.
Not all charms.
Okay.
Some, like,
I'm the noob.
it's kind of how I think of them. I'm also the noob. Don't worry about it. Jay.
You are also badly injured, so like one shot, yeah, will just take you down probably. I just forgot that you burned
To be
alive.
fair, I can still move during that
Mm.
time.
Yeah,
Oh, you could move.
doesn't say
Oh.
anything.
Yeah, just concentration on one for 1 minute.
Okay. Does it
Like, I
say
can still
anything
sling
about the person
fireballs.
knowing?
Yeah, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
I could be looking this up myself, but I'm relying on all of you guys to be my rule book.
No.
You
All
could
right.
just totally be lying
At least
to
we
me,
know
I
what
would
we're
never
doing, though.
Yeah.
We're going out there.
It does say a
Clovis.
modified memory doesn't necessarily affect how a creature behaves, particularly if the memory contradicts the creature's natural inclinations, alignment, or beliefs.
Something to keep
Yeah,
in
but
mind.
what we were modifying was just like outcome of the
I'm just
conversation.
letting him know. I do agree with you though.
I was just rewatching the Laura Bailey Cupcake.
Yeah, same.
I was
Yeah,
literally
that
just
was great.
rewatching that. It was like one of the greatest D&D moments of all time.
Yeah.
So, anyways, all right. So
Do
you
we have
have
pastries
your
in the bag?
quote unquote plan in place.
Mhm.
Feel fine moving forward.
Yeah.
Just be sure. What ways do we have if he succeeds on the save to like? Because I can do silvery barbs.
Violence.
No, I'm
Oh.
make.
I also have silvery barbs.
And just one quick thing, Tim. I don't know if that might affect, but it does. The spell does say if we are fighting the creature, he has advantage on the save. So,
I mean, we
Who's
won't be
also-
fighting
yeah,
That
sure,
it.
would
it's also
be
good.
also be a call.
Well, I mean, he might decide he's going to start shooting.
Might just
us
blast
as
us
we
right
open the
away,
door.
immediately.
Right,
Or-
started
So we could
blasting,
also-
we could still
So-
go with the invisibility thing.
With the like, stealthing might be
To
the
avoid that.
way to yeah.
I said it specifically because Victor might straight up view us as enemies, and like just us interacting with him might be considered like fighting in a way. I know not physically, but
Yeah.
So then maybe the
Tim
stealth.
just wants us to move on. That's all he cares about.
Yeah. Maybe stealth option is the way to go then, so we
He's
can
tired
avoid.
of all this planning we're doing. He wants us to just go jump in feet first.
All right, we know what we're doing. Let's
Oh,
stealth
it's
in.
planning, but it's discussing multiple options, which like 99% of what you're talking about won't happen, or rather won't get used. I'll put it that way.
Don't take away my agency, Tim.
It isn't because of what I'm deciding. It's because whenever you make all these grandiose plans, 99% of what you've discussed never comes into play. So
Much like my real life, so I think it's all
Alright,
right.
guys, so
Off
now
we
that-
go.
no. Now that we've discussed this, we're not going through the portal, right? We're going into that cave, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna
Yeah, can we just?
we're just
go?
gonna completely ignore the base and just be down the
New
archipelago.
adventure.
And,
Dragonback Peak, yep. Alder
Yep.
Band, Rathicus, all that nonsense. Yep.
right. Well, either way, you look kind of beat up right now, Clovis, with that being in lava thing. You want to top yourself up a bit or something?
More short rests.
Garen's not
mean-
I don't know about that,
I feel fine.
but
I'm kind of low on spell slots. I'd rather just keep them in case things go south
You are.
immediately.
oh,
I wish
I
I had
used
a
a
method
lot
of
in that
helping
fight.
you, but I don't. Oh wait. Nope, never mind. I have no lay on hands. All right. Anyway, here we go.
Next level. Next level.
No, I haven't. I
Or
just
next
used it
long
all.
rest.
Yes, correct.
Okay. This, keep in mind, this portal leads back to a cave with a staircase that leads back up into the Trouvaille
Mhm.
Infernium. So going through the portal doesn't immediately mean being back in the mech room. So,
Yeah.
Do you think time works differently here? Could we rest and everything would be fine when we left?
Oh, we don't have no
I'm guessing
idea.
I'm guessing we're in Dragonback Peak.
Or maybe a pocket dimension. I stepped
too bad
closer to
Xander doesn't
Garen.
have a tower. Closer to Garen. It's too bad Xander
Alright.
doesn't have a tower to step into to while your time
No.
away.
Yeah.
Okay. You all step through the portal into the cave. It is significantly cooler in this room. It's not like cold, but it is, by comparison to the lava room you were just in, is a welcome change for some of you. Blackstar, it doesn't make any difference necessarily because you weren't affected by the heat anyways. The staircase lies before you, the chalk door having disappeared at the top of the stairs. I think it was like a 70-foot ascent or something in that range. Stone steps that lead upwards, dark except for the light from the portal kind of backing you now as you come out of it into this space and begin to ascend the stairs. The stairs end at a double stone door, which leads into the mech room. It looks to have been affixed with a similar device as all the other doors that were in the Trouvaille Infernium, with an eye scanner and a key card situation. Going up to the eye scanner and looking underneath, it does have a 3 on it. Let me just confirm that. Actually, it doesn't. It does not. It doesn't matter. It has doesn't have a 3 on it. It has an infinity symbol displayed underneath the eye scanner.
Oh.
So
This seems like a lot.
it
I mean,
is
it's just a
sealed.
sideways 8.
Oh, well, do you have
just
sideways
turn your
8
head.
clearance?
Does anybody have like a quill or something?
I mean, I have a quill.
I'll take the quill since a tree is close to an 8. So it's an 8. Now
And
I
then
do.
Hold it sideways.
Yeah, hold it sideways.
Did you have level 3 key card?
Nope.
Did we-
We only had
No,
one.
we had a
No.
level 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
level 2 key card.
yeah, my eyeball was.
You can
a
still
level
make a
2
2 look like an 8. You can
Yeah,
work
you
it
can
in.
absolutely.
Yeah.
can.
Wait, well,
Okay. You're at the
eyeball
store.
then?
Invisible or walk in and see what's what.
I feel like invisible to start isn't the worst idea.
I agree.
The room. Oh, go ahead, Felix.
And since he doesn't necessarily see me immediately, you could just say, if he asks, you could just say we went through the portal and I stayed there, because Cervex there and all.
Got it.
All right.
Knowing that the room beyond is not one of these manufactured rooms that contains sound, and it's more of the temple situation, as is the door in front of you. I would say, does anybody have a proficiency in perception?
Yep.
Louise
No.
is not here. Oh, and Garen. Okay. Yeah, Razir and Garen, go ahead and make perception checks for me.
I have
please.
half proficiency. Does that count?
You can make one at disadvantage.
No, I don't.
I mean,
want to.
half a
I'm
roll.
terrible at it. Yeah, half a roll.
Half a roll.
You only get the the even numbers.
Both pretty good. 26 is considerably better.
Yes.
Um,
Yes, it is.
So as you're kind of standing here towards the top of the staircase having this conversation, you do hear some sounds, muffled sounds, kind of reverberating, like carrying through the stone a bit. It sounds like 2 voices, and kind of quieting everyone down for a moment and kind of taking a moment to listen. And Garen at that point would be able to join in once Razir's caught wind of the conversation. It sounds like Tassara is talking to Victor. Even pressing your ear up against the stone, you can't quite, even with a 26, can't quite hear what they're saying. They're not like yelling at each other, but their tone of conversation isn't volatile.
Interesting.
So there is a conversation happening on the other side of this door.
I'm still voting for recon and see what's happening in there before just going in there.
I mean, we're gonna have to open the door.
That
Yeah, I
would
think it's
certainly
just
give us
kinda-
away.
Yeah, like that's just kind of where we're at. It's like, how do we recon? And we have to open the door.
Clovis is a small guy. We don't have to open it that much, right? Yeah, all right.
I mean, we could see what we can try, but
Give up. Yeah, all right.
All right, Clovis, open her up.
I'm invisible, right? So
I'll do it
Yeah.
right after you get the door for us.
If you're invisible, the door
But-
can't see your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, no.
Okay, so you're.
I thought you meant like
holding-
physically opening, like pushing the door open, then turn invisible.
No.
Good
Behold,
call, yeah.
Clovis, invisible. That's just
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mechanism is unlocked.
Yeah,
with your
eyeball
visible
time.
eyeballs.
And
then
you
it's-
haven't necessarily opened one of these stone doors. Oh, you did when you were heading towards the barracks. So as opposed to the manufactured, more modern doors, these ones, once they're unlocked, you can slide them open as opposed to them automatically opening when the thing unlocks. That's kind of how those were working previously, kind of like a Star Trek door. You walk towards it and it slides open, right? So Clovis goes up and puts his eyes up to the scanner. There's a beep-doop. And
The train.
Invisible.
okay, it unlocks. Cast
Wait, do we get a
invisible.
map for all this?
Well, what I'll do is I will bring you to here.
You got the door sounds.
You guys, you heard the door sound? I
Closing
don't know if
door.
everybody else
Yep.
did because they weren't doing it.
Got it again.
Oh,
There you go. Okay.
Again.
Game is paused. You guys aren't actually all out in the room, obviously, but there's only so much room in that hallway behind you. Perhaps for accuracy, we can put a few of you back there.
It's a bright room. Jeez.
ooh, endless stairway.
That'll be that for now. Clovis is invisible. Do you all like hide in the shadows, in the darkness of the stairwell
The-
itself, kind of pressing
The
yourself
door
up?
makes noise, right?
It does. Yep. There's a I mean, we can kind of jump right
Yeah,
into
you know what?
whatever's about to happen. I want to know
Because-
what you guys are all doing on the inside when the door opens.
Yeah,
Try
if
to
we
stay out of sight of it.
if we want to stay out of sight, and just because I have it and haven't used it since then, I could use Silent Steps to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Cool.
Nice.
There you go. Makes it a little easier. Okay. Sounds good. So you guys are all so you're having the door open and there's no one walking out of the door.
Well,
Yeah,
me.
I mean,
Other
we're
than
gonna
Clovis.
slide it
Yeah, would be
open
30
like
feet.
a little bit
I need to get
This
closer.
is
so that
such-
Clovis could shimmy
Dude.
through.
We're
In
trying.
like, this is like a comedy sketch in the D&D movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we'll open it and just hope they didn't notice the stone door
Is that
opening while they're
is
talking.
that really what you're doing? Are you really just hoping that they didn't notice the stone door opening?
Hopes and dreams, Tim. Hopes
Okay.
and dreams.
All right. Let's have a collective stealth check.
So we do
Pass
have
without trace,
pass without
baby.
right?
Group stealth check.
Tim, would you say I'm in dim light or darkness?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, look, you ask every time. It's so
So
great.
it
Well, I get
Tw-
advantage depending on
32.
if I am or not.
Yeah.
21.
I got 23. Oh, no, that's not.
Yeah.
Wait, what? That's perception. Yeah, so 23.
I thought I rolled a lot
30.
worse than I
36.
yeah, no, you're good. Great, yeah.
did.
You thought you rolled bad? Jeez.
Yeah, the dice on the character sheet.
Yeah.
At least I thought it was my dice. Maybe it was somebody else's.
So let's get some averages here. So Razir rolled.
We got a
wait.
6. I don't know where that came from.
So it was a 36 from Blackstar,
Mm-hmm.
33 from Razir, a 23 from Garen,
You have to roll for.
22 for Clovis. I'm
Darrow.
sorry,
Yeah,
32.
Hey, he's a rogue.
uh,
There's a killer.
and
Darrow is like 42 or
did
something.
you roll for Darrow or not? Can you not?
No,
roll
I
for
forgot
Darrow?
about it. Jay reminded me. Is character sheet like froze for a sec, so I reloaded. As soon as I reloaded, it fucked up. Like it unfroze. So now I'm waiting for it to load again. I think its bonus was plus 13, so
I mean, I can roll from like on Foundry. It's plus 13.
He does have a plus
so
13.
plus 23. Let's go.
Oh my goodness!
40!
I was very close. I said 42.
Rogue,
That's-
baby.
That's so ridiculous. Okay.
Rogue, baby.
Divided by
That is with
that's
the
gonna-
fast
seven.
increase.
Divided by 7 is only an average of 23.428571429. So,
Brought
Really?
us down so hard.
I don't know.
A 21 and a 23 did it?
I had 22.
Hold
Who
on,
had
let
21?
me
I had the
redo
lowest
it
thing.
again.
I had
Uh,
21.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you? Oh, I didn't see
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's, It's not showing on.
So 36.
Yeah,
Pounds.
I rolled it
33,
with advantage on.
23.
Oh,
D&D
right.
Beyond,
Did you
or-
right click and select advantage, or did you
Yeah.
use your figure out if you do that, it doesn't
Shift's
work. You need to
hotkey
use
one.
shift or control.
Curious.
Yeah.
Are we missing anyone?
Yeah, it's weird.
Blacks? We got Blackstar, Razir, Garen, Clovis.
What'd you get,
and-
Xander?
And
21.
Darrow. Oh, I don't have Xander. So a total 21.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be even lower now.
Okay, so I didn't. So I didn't. account for
26,
Z-
26.4.
so divided by 7 is 26.4. That is correct. That is just enough. Barely, and I'm not joking because I rolled my number before you guys rolled, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, are they gonna beat this?" And then barely. That is amazing. So the door
Kinda
opens.
with the lightning.
And you, Clovis, you in your invisible state, kind of shimmy through the door. The rest of you can kind of like peek around, and somehow the beedoop and the grinding of the stone door does not alert anyone on the inside. Clovis on the inside.
Busy
anyone
talking.
who's
He's expecting us to come from a different direction. You know, all that stuff.
peeking through. You do see that there is one chainless desert enforcer that is standing kind of off to your left-hand side past the table, the work tables. It's the map in front of you. And then there's also directly in front of you is Tassara. She's turned towards the mech, and I'm not going to turn the mech around, but it is facing in the direction of where Tassara is currently here. And you see Victor has a nice, like, hefty mug that he's like drinking an espresso from, and he looks like his eyes are bloodshot, and he's kind of looking down at her. Yeah, I mean, if they come around, I'm just gonna. What am I supposed to do again? You're supposed to greet them with grace and help them to understand that everything is okay, and you're going to give them their two options. Oh, right. They're two options. Right. So, when they come in, I'm gonna tell them that this mech is mine. I made it. I deserved it. Clovis can go to HE double hockey sticks, and it's two things. Is I'm either gonna take it and I'm gonna go, and so while they're having this conversation and they're reviewing things, and he's drinking an espresso. What are you doing, Clovis?
Is it regular invisibility or greater
It's
invisibility?
greater.
Raider.
All right.
You got a minute, but you can do whatever you want during that minute.
Game's pause. Because I need to move
Okay.
around too far away. I'll go over here. Stay behind the speller, so hidden mostly. And do I need to move? Yeah, because he's in the mech now. So.
Correct. And he's fairly significantly elevated in that mech and on the platform, so to get a bit closer. He rolled really high, the other two did not. So
over here, then I should
say you're pretty good.
Oh yeah, I
If
guess.
you want to try and be hidden. If
Then
you want to be
I
behind
do-
this pillar, I'd say
bullshit.
that's
No, I'll
that's
stay-
you know what? It's fine. I don't care. If you're behind this pillar,
anyway,
you're fine.
after I cast it, I can move around back to the pillar. I don't need to stay within 30 feet.
Okay.
I'll
So you're standing
cast-
out in the open.
Yeah, but I'm invisible.
Yes, you are.
I'll cast Modify Memory. To do that, I'll do my Arcana check.
Imagine.
I wonder what
We're
the
good.
other option was.
We're good.
I knew you would.
It didn't give my bonus. My bonus is plus 12, so 22. We're good.
Okay. And now it's a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Wisdom save, and yep.
Okay. Is
DC
there a range?
15.
Is there a range on silvery barbs? 60 feet.
60 feet.
Okay.
We know that one by heart.
So he is out of the range of Black Star within the stairwell.
Oh well, I'll
not
push
mine.
it up
Happen.
to the front.
I saw my silver barbs.
Even
From
so, being
Aberrant
up in the
Dragon
mech,
Mark.
I'm gonna say that you would have to step out into the room in order to use it. But he's casting it now, so I'll give you the opportunity to
Yes,
break
I
cover.
I would creep out. I'm a sneaky guy.
Making yourself
He had a 36 stealth.
visible. He did. He did have a 36 stealth. Okay. They're
I'd
concentrated
hug the
on each
wall.
other.
I'd stay low.
Okay. I will say that you are
Wait,
quote unquote invisible or not detected for now. But you
Okay.
are standing out in the open in this room. You're not hiding behind anything.
Black Star should
Oh.
sing the stairwell. I just realized it says if it takes the target takes any damage or is targeted by another spell, this spell ends.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's
There's
only
no
I mean,
silvery
if
barbs
he,
then.
Okay.
no, I mean the silvery barbs is only if he
I
is
know.
going to
I
pass.
haven't rolled yet. I just wanted to make sure that.
Yeah, but then
all
wouldn't
ducks
that
were in a
mean
row.
row.
he'd still be affected by the spell?
No, once it takes effect, then if
I
he
just
from then gets targeted.
I just know that once I roll this, if I was like, oh, he succeeded, and Black Star was like, oh, silvery barbs, then I'm going to say you're not close enough. So I'm giving you the opportunity to move closer, which then puts you out in the
Yeah,
open.
yeah, no, that's
invisible. Okay.
fine. I was addressing what Felix was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm rolling his wisdom saving throw now.
DC 15.
Does he have anything against magic?
Is he a gnome? He is a gnome. He has advantage.
Yes, he
I just
does.
remembered that yet.
Wait, we missed this. We missed this.
I'm a gnome and I missed it.
It's a 23.
Hmm.
Yeah, with success.
silvery barbs.
Okay. Just one additional roll, right?
Yep.
And it is wisdom.
Yep.
20.
Silvery barbs.
You're out of range.
Wait, are you
Does-
not?
does
Are
he
you
raise-
rated?
I'm in 60.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
He's up in the cockpit. He's significantly elevated off
He's
the floor.
elevated.
You
Ugh.
gotta step out at least one square
But,
out
hey,
into the
Tim.
room. It's almost like I designed it this way.
Tim, guess what? Aberrant Mark. Silvery barbs.
Oh,
Can you do
what?
that
Oh, wow.
can you do that while you're doing your thing?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. That's a reaction. All right. Get another roll. 24.
Even higher? Jesus.
24,
I knew it.
It's not.
We still
gonna
have Xander's.
happen.
If Xander's
Silvery
gonna step out.
barbs.
All right.
Oh my
Is this
gosh.
the last one?
Wait, what's
Yeah,
your
I think so.
range on
Unless I suddenly
chronal
learn it.
shift?
30 feet.
Does
Oh.
Garen know? Garen
Oh yeah,
know?
just a single roll. 'cause it's all- it's all
I've been
silver
watching them for so
barbs.
long. So.
The silvery barbs are just punching someone.
13.
There it is.
Is he gonna use a legendary resistance?
I mean, it
No.
is if you.
No.
If
He,
you
he,
would want
he
to.
himself does not have legendary actions or resistances.
The mech
And
does.
The mech cannot do that because you are casting it directly on him because he is technically mounted. Or, yeah, he's mounted the mech right now. You're targeting
Interesting.
the creature and not the mech. Okay. Let's turn things up a little bit here. Okay. So, do silvery barbs have
Verbal
somatic
components.
or verbal components?
Verbal.
Verbal.
Verbal component.
There
Well,
were
All of a sudden, some magic starts happening. Just, hey.
from three different points in the room. The last of which I believe was Xander, over by the
Yes.
door. First from Black Star, then from Clovis, who's directly in front, which is a voice that echoes out with no visage, and then Xander over by the door. The eyes in the room flicker over towards Xander at the stone door, and your presence is made known. But the spell does take effect, and Victor, holding his coffee, his espresso, kind of mid-sip, eyes kind of come up over the top of the rim of the cup and looks towards the Clovis that he can't see. But just he's locked into whatever's happening here. So then the remainder of this, because you have subtle casting, you don't technically have to say anything. You do have to talk to him and tell him what he's remembering. Correct?
And that's what the spell says, yeah.
Okay. So you begin to tell him what he's going to remember. The other two people in the room, Tassara and the Desert Enforcer, kind of like the Desert Enforcer kind of like puts a hand to his weapon, looks up towards Xander and Blackstar up against the back wall, and kind of looks up towards Victor for guidance, and Victor's still just locked in place looking at nothing on the floor. Tassara looks towards Xander and Blackstar, looks up at Victor, sees that he's kind of locked in place. I had things under control. You're back so soon.
Was quicker than we thought it would be, honestly.
Nods towards Blackstar as well.
With the jig up, I'll step out into the room.
Oh. All right. And amidst her saying this, across the room, Clovis is declaring to Victor what it is that he's remembering. She pauses for a moment, realizing that that's what's happening. And she, like, kind of, you can see the gears turning in her mind. And she stops and listens to what Clovis is saying, as you all, or whoever wants to come out of the doorway.
I'm, like, hand on my holster, eyeing mean mugging the other chainless in the room, kind of like stepping a little bit like towards him, just to be like, stay where you're at. Kind of just I'll step in a little bit like that, and then just kind of sit there and be like, mm-hmm.
Yeah. The Enforcer, I will say, just in the next couple seconds, because this is all happening at the same time, kind of like takes a step or two forward, clocks Tassara, hears what she's saying, hears Clovis, cocks his head to the side, looks over, Razir steps out, you kind of brandish, and then he's just kind of like steps back, takes his hand off of his weapon and puts his hands up, and just kind of nods, and then also listens to what Clovis is saying. And Clovis, if you would be so kind as to tell us the rendition of what Victor is going to remember.
Since, let's be real, I'm not great at talking, I'll just like
You are in this
what
moment. Yeah, you are in this moment. Give it to us, right? This is your moment.
I'm just gonna paraphrase basically what.
Nope.
You can just describe.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
No. This is your moment, Felix. Of the
What did
whole
Laura Bailey
campaign.
do in her moment? We had a great moment, and she loved it so much. She did not
glorious,
say.
And you have the ability to do whatever you want to do.
I'll just tell Victor, go back to how long was it ago? Like an hour ago. We had that talk in the mess hall.
Yeah.
Sure.
Some odd. Yeah.
About
Yeah,
maybe a
because
little bit more.
we finished our long
Logistics
short
are
ride
less
after
important.
that.
Just paint the picture
yeah.
for us, Felix.
I'll just say go back to an hour earlier when we had that talk, that messy talk. But was it really messy though? Kind of went well, didn't it? We didn't get shot at. You thought we had great points. You could share your findings about the mech with the resistance. You'd have more freedom than you did with a chainless. I don't know. I'm bad at talking. Oh yeah, right. I don't say oh yeah, right. That's the resistance have a whole bunch of weird technology, like here a bunch of magic stuff. Sure, you could look at and work with them to discover new stuff. Specifically a list of stuff from what I know of him, he would like to be able to work on, look at with the resistance. We did not shoot at him, weren't antagonistic in any way.
Yeah, you kind of started with that.
Yeah. And yeah, because it's just only like a 10-minute span. That's basically the talk we had was about a bit longer than 10 minutes. Yeah.
As much as the spells have constraints, this is the culmination and height of your backstory content for this campaign, so I can bend the rules a bit. If you have anything at all that you'd like to have happen in this moment, I'll probably allow it, even if it bends the rules of the spell. If you'd like to just move on to paraphrasing what it is that he remembers from that moment, you can go ahead and do that as well.
Yeah, no, that's basically all I had to say, because back then we were trying to convince him to quit the chain, well, not so quit the chainless, but like leave them behind and help us work against them instead. So what I'm basically trying to do is to repitch our, our idea basically and make it seem better than we did the first time, and that he actually agreed with us and wasn't like turned off basically.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just have a couple of clarifying statements and questions.
Yep.
The conversation at the mess hall when he first came in went amazing. He was, all of you were convincing to a point where Victor believes that the rebellion and not the chainless, not that he was ever subscribed to the chainless to begin with, but believes the rebellion are the good guys. He wants to fight for them. He wants to see the chainless put down. The faction that you both joined and worked for years. And it was because of them that your betrayal came about, because they did not provide to you what they promised. And he wants to work with and for you and for them to get back at them. Get back at the chainless because of what they did to you. Is that taking too many liberties based on what you said?
No, that's
because I think
great,
that's pretty good.
way better.
Dude, it honestly, it's low-key heartwarming, but then you're like, man, we had to manipulate him to do it.
Yeah. But we established early on, are we really the good guys?
Okay. And
we're just people who get things done.
We're definitely not the bad guys. That's what matters.
So
good adjacent.
I didn't really need to ask you the clarifying questions. I knew what you were trying to get at. I just wanted to give it my own little zest.
That was way better than what I could have said.
Well,
you said that was great though.
I've only been doing this for 25 years, so
only.
The last question that I would ask for Clovis and for Felix, because again, this is kind of the end. How does Clovis want Victor to feel about Clovis?
He doesn't want him to feel like Clovis betrayed him and abandoned him when he took the potion to erase his memories.
So that's a negative. What I mean by that is we want to remove him feeling
like
that
going
way. What's
forward,
the positive?
Yeah. I guess positive that they could work together again, different inventions.
You in the moment of saying the words and casting the spell, and as it comes to its conclusion, the memories that were regained to Clovis through Saravax and through the other experiences within the Trouvaille Infernium come kind of flooding back as the spell is being cast, and you kind of funnel that emotion that Clovis is so emotionless. But in this moment, they come flowing in, and you remember the good times that you had with Victor, with Perrin, who was still locked in that cell that you left. It wasn't that long ago, but it feels like a long time ago because we have.
I mean,
it's a couple weeks ago.
Wasn't the cell unlocked? As well
it
as-
was. It was. It was. The emotions come flooding back in, and you remember having good times with Victor. He was a good friend. He was like a brother to you. You felt towards him the way that you feel about members of this group, although you've only been with them for a few weeks. They've become close as well, and you think of them and you pour that emotion into your conversation or your imposed memories on Victor. Do you want him to go back to thinking of you the way that he did before you quote-unquote betrayed him? Because that memory will be gone.
Well, I know it could come back and bite us in the a real bad later, but yes, I want
Okay.
that to be gone. Yeah.
Okay. All right. One last. Is there anything else that you're including in this, or do you feel comfortable with everything that we've gone over for this spell?
Seems good. Yeah. Yeah. No, seems good.
Okay. Okay. So everyone in this moment. Oh, I think my Chrome is crashing. For
Great timing.
for Foundry. That's fine. I can still hear the music, and that's all that really matters. In this moment, everyone kind of stands, even though there's not really a standoff, but just kind of like seeing what's going to happen. No one other than Clovis really knowing that the spell took effect, except for the fact that you can tell that Victor is locked in place, about to drink his drink, looking down at the invisible Clovis. I will say Razir, being the one that cast the invisibility, you can tell after a minute has transpired with just kind of bated breath and drops of sweat coming from various individuals in this room, can tell Clovis kind of comes out of it and then looks, kind of scowls down at his coffee, looks up around the room, over at Tassara, nods towards Tassara, looks over towards the Chainless Enforcer, and then looks towards the few of you that are along the back wall towards the door. Where's Clovis?
Oh, he would be visible by now because
Yeah, 'cause
the spell lasts 1 minute.
One
so
minute,
by,
and
just
yeah.
before he finished talking,
Just before he finishes. Okay.
he'd
Then
be
that's
visible.
My bad for not knowing that. Okay. Looks down, looks at his coffee, does what I just said, and then looks towards Clovis. It's almost like he knows what just happened, even though he doesn't. As he responds, as Clovis finishes, and he looks down. So, I guess you did it.
Yeah. I'll show him my hand with the mark.
Now that is really cool.
Yeah.
That is something that you were working on for so long. And it
Really
finally
should have gone
happened.
to that portal basement week earlier.
Well, we weren't allowed to.
Yeah, but who are they to say that? Like, they aren't even here.
They were like in charge of our paychecks and like funded the whole project. You wouldn't understand what's
Yeah,
what's
no, yeah,
going
I
on
guess
with this
yeah,
whole thing. Like
money
you
is
were
important.
the one who was like, I have to obey what they're saying, and the whole thing. I just kind of went along with the whole thing. So, yeah, guys in the back, like you're being all secretive, trying to sneak into this room. It's not really that big of a deal. Like we're all friends here. I don't know why you're kind of making me feel awkward. Do you guys like espresso?
I'll take one.
I will also
Okay.
take one.
Yeah.
What is it? What is that?
It's pretty strong. It's gonna put hair on your chest, kid.
Okay.
Rick, did we do introductions for everyone earlier?
I don't remember if you did or not.
Oh, you knew all of us because trial and error.
Oh, yes, that's correct. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, Tassara here was telling me that it would be a really good idea if we were talking about two separate options, and now it's kind of all fuzzy to me for some reason. So, I think the really important thing here is that we take down the Chainless. it's been a life of wondrous money and women, and it's been fantastic, and I've been enjoying it really. But really, we're at a cross point. I really wish that you had kind of brought me to the light before. I was thinking about this when you went down to go see Saravax, which I knew is where you were going. By the way, you can't fool me. Yeah, I was thinking of taking Tassara and this guy. I don't remember what your name is. We were gonna head towards Tel Noro. You were saying that maybe that was an important thing to do.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll love Tel Noro.
I actually think I would. Strangely enough, so it was more of this. I have such pride and joy in this mech that I need to stay with it, and it's kind of mine.
Yeah, no. Quick question.
Absolutely.
How do we get the mech out of here?
Oh, it just can walk out the front door. The hallways are
that
big
door
enough.
and they are big enough. I guess I was.
Yeah, they're all double
Those
doors.
doors are big enough.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. All right.
So
I
how did it go?
Other chainless still. I'm just gonna be like, if you're going Tail Nor, you might want to lose them colors you got on.
Oh, it's Jeffrey. That's right, you're Jeffrey. So yeah, we've got other clothes here. You don't have to wear the yellow colors. Kind of makes sense with the desert motif. I don't know why the chainless weren't more of just a desert faction in general, because yellow, to an extent, kind of blends into the yellow. Anyways, I'm rambling. So
Mr. Red King just wasn't thinking about it.
He's kind of a jerk, to be honest. So, yeah, we'll go see what this rebellion's got going on. I don't know if they're gonna let me in the front door till Noro, looking like this in this mech suit. If only we had somebody that was, like a powerful person from Tel Noro that could kind of give me some kind of sign or symbol or something that was of their faction that would allow me in the front door and give me some kind of accolade.
If only, right?
That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Good luck, though.
Right.
We can send word ahead that you're coming, and we'll arrange for somebody to meet you.
You got some
Yeah,
kind of
we'll do
desert
that.
pigeon with capable of carrying messages?
A magical one, yeah.
You have a magical pigeon?
Something like that.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Cool. That's very cool. All right.
It's spell. Like,
Sure.
That's where most magic pigeons come from, yeah.
Magic pigeons come from spells. That is
Right.
That tracks. All right. So, end of story. There's 2, maybe 3 or 4 or 10 problems that are here. I can go tell the vendors they gotta kind of get out of here. There's the cyborg. I could kill him. It's kind of sad. Clovis, do you want me to kill the cyborg? I feel like it would be really sad if I went and did that.
I mean, I was thinking of just sealing the entrance of the base with magic.
Actually, I can't get over there with the mech, and I don't want to kind of 1v1 the cyborg. It might not end well. You want to go fight the cyborg together? We could totally fight the cyborg together. That'd be so cool. I can't take the mech, though. It's got to be me. Like me.
It's gotta be me. Or we tell the merchants to get out, they get out, and we wait for the cyborg here where you have your mech.
What?
Can the cyborg get in here?
No. No, it's confined to the cave and then the hall of provisions. Can't, unless it wanted to rip some of its flesh off and try and squeeze through the hallways. That doesn't seem very self-preservation like. But a cyborg doesn't really do that anyways, so I'm rambling again. Somebody stop me.
I mean, if we just clear out the hall and all the vendors and all the stuff in there, we just kind of we can leave it and starve it out, right?
By killing them?
No, I said clear out the vendors.
Clearing, making
empty
them leave.
the space.
Right.
Yeah. Then we just leave it and they'll starve out eventually.
Tassaro, we're gonna have to convince the vendors. What do they call themselves again? They refer to themselves as the Underhill Caravan Group, and so they could be convinced perhaps to work for the rebellion. Only all three of you got that? That's amazing. It's been years, and all of you
us
got that,
it, yeah.
except for Alex. Alex didn't get
Immediately.
it.
No, Alex reacted.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why didn't you react?
I think there's. he wasn't there.
I just don't care about the story or anything. I don't
There
think
we go.
about any of that stuff.
I don't care about
I don't
the
care
story.
about the story. That's so good. He's just not caught up on the lore of the world. It's okay because there's 100 and something
On
episodes to
purpose,
watch.
because I
That's
don't
right.
care about it. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that, Jay.
So,
I would
That's-
give you inspiration if it wouldn't be a meme. They're an offshoot of the Underhill Caravan Company, and so I'm sure if a word was sent that the rebellion had interest in taking business away from the Chainless from this Underhill company, that something might be able to be arranged. They would probably like to be funded by the rebellion if the rebellion are as lucrative as the Chainless. I'm not quite sure if that's the case, but I think we have our answer. I think that is a good thing to do. We could send them in the direction of Tel Nuro, at least for the time being. Probably best not to let them go off and alert the Red King or other captains of the Chainless as to what's gone down here. That's just my personal recommendation from a tactical standpoint. Do you all agree?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, more resources for the rebellion. Sounds good. Less two birds with one stone kind of situation.
Have any of you heard of the Underhill Caravan Company?
Nope. Well, I guess I would have before, but not anymore.
Yeah, they're a pretty notable group.
Are they?
Old traveling buddy was part of them.
Well,
They,
adjacent.
Right. Well, in any case, they've built up quite a name for themselves, and they have somewhat of a reputation for having passed on the plans for some kind of, well, obviously the firearms used here in the Trouvaille Infernium were replicas of a weapon turned in by a certain individual a while ago. I just wasn't sure if you're familiar with that or not.
Was it called a
So-
Remington by chance?
Oh, that sounds oddly familiar, actually. And she takes out she has a pistol, almost like a flintlock, but it's got a under barrel to it. I don't know anything about guns. Don't worry about me. And she kind of like holds it forward,
loaded flintlock.
and it
yeah.
don't pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. It has like it has a symbol on it, which I forget what Thrall's symbol was, but in any case, it does say Underhill, and then underneath in smaller letters, there's different coloration Remington underneath. So it is all of the weapons you now realize at this point, which somehow escaped, and I was letting it be a reveal at the end of the Infernium that all of the weapons provided for this location were from the Underhill Caravan Company.
Crown.
So it's only been a few weeks, but things happen quickly when you have a lot of money. So, which the Chainless does. In any case, Victor and I and Jeffrey will travel across the desert. I'm sure we can handle ourselves. We'll leave henceforth. What would you like us? Yeah, what do you want us to do before we leave? Shutting this place down, huh? Closing the curtains. End of the train tracks.
What's train?
Jason, did you say something?
Nope.
No. Earlier we were discussing that the some of our friends in Talnoro had a magic circle, which you could teleport to instead of going through the desert.
I mean, that's way cooler.
But you'd end up in the middle of their base in a giant mech.
I mean,
Wait,
do you have, like,
would
fancy messaging magic?
We
You
should
have fancy
probably
pigeons.
talk to Thask first and
Yeah,
I
see
mean,
what
I
he would
can-
suggest.
Yeah.
I just had another idea popped in my mind. Would the room with the teleportation circle be big enough for the mech?
Well, that would be my question to Thask, pretty much.
Can I get the
but it-
dimensions of the teleportation room, please?
It's only 10 feet. The teleportation circle is only 10 feet by 10 feet, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
The mech is
think
way
so.
bigger than that.
Yeah, but that's just the actual circle, the room fitted for the circle.
I don't know the mechanics of a teleportation circle. Because I don't know how to play this game.
And
Makes no sense.
I'd like to apologize. It wasn't a Remington. It was a Springfield 1866. I went back to
We'll
check on his
retcon
character
the
sheet.
words that I said to include
Yeah.
those details.
I'm sorry, I
No,
misled you to.
no, it's my fault.
Once
it's only
again.
like, it's only like it was 2 years ago, or
Only.
more than 2 years ago,
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Let's go.
Anyways,
Look up.
we can. I guess the logistics of whether or not the teleportation circle will work in this instance is
Yep.
probably an important thing.
Get with
but
diameter
at the same time,
circle.
I think to move things along, I think that I would allow that to be fine.
Sure.
So is that the plan, and how does
I
that
would,
work?
yeah, I would just have to. If it's ritual, then I can just do it. But
It's not ritual.
then I
And
have to do a
it's on the
long
spell
rest.
slot.
I have to do a long rest and then pull it, and then we could do it.
You know.
The other thing is, if you'd want to go deal with the few members of this base that are out in them this forward scouting positions at the end of the canyon, I don't know how many are there, but if you want to, I don't know, if any of them would be willing to join you, your little posse going to Tel Noro, switching sides,
Well,
or
if
if we need to
nothing
go deal with
else,
them.
if nothing else, we could bring them back in and tell them that their choices are that they're going to join our side and they're going to come with us, or they're going to be eliminated. I have no affiliation with the Chainless, as I mentioned earlier, and as of about 25 minutes ago, I'm very keenly focused on the rebellion and making sure that it's is fully upheld. So that's what I'm going to do. They'll be back. He like holds up an arm that does not have a watch on it and looks at it, and
Does you ever watch Drawn on?
they were out there for 24 hours at a time. It's been pretty close to that. Give it another 6 or 8 hours, they'll come back, and then I'll have a conversation with them, and then we'll go. So at this point, we've got about that long. If you have to worry about them or not, I don't know how I don't even know how you got in here.
Front door.
No, I meant like into the valley, and then before you were in the valley. It doesn't really matter.
Something you love, actually.
Yeah,
You got your
really.
mech, we got our way into the valley.
right. You know about my mech. I don't know about your way into the valley.
I'll just get
Correct.
closer to him. Magical flying pod.
That sounds really cool. Something we would like. Can your pod support the weight of my mech?
I don't think so.
No. Oh. Because then we could have like magical flying pod with mech on top and have like guns from the sky. That sounds really cool, but
That really does sound pretty cool.
well, in any case, we'll have to wait
Ooh,
around.
actu-
You guys can take a bit of a rest if you want. Don't forget about the vendors. Don't forget about the cyborg. Everything else is pretty much taken care of. We can seal up the base and call it a day. Clovis, we had a good run, you and I. We had a good time.
Yeah, somehow.
Once I'm done in Tel Noro, do you think I could like join up with you guys and we could have a good time like we did before?
I mean, yeah, but because that the pole jumper, you got it before I met with you guys. Where did you get that actually?
Yeah, where did you get that?
Over on the aisles, Radalath Isles.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Are there more of them?
The whole thing over there.
Oh.
None that are unaccounted for.
Well, it's accounted for doesn't mean... I mean, are those the people
I mean, they
that...
can still go missing.
That's what I was thinking.
The only ones we know of are under the use of a group that we have sanctioned.
Allies.
Allies of
Yeah.
who?
Us.
Us.
And you represent...
The
Good guys.
Yeah.
What that is?
Rebellion.
Oh, you represent the rebellion. You sanctioned and put your approval on the Radalath Isle people who have these other flying devices. Okay. So I can't just, like,
there's
take one.
there's a few details on those two groups interacting that we
Do
haven't
they have
quite
these flying
ironed out.
devices in Tel Noro?
No.
Okay.
Not that we
Like,
know.
flying, like, having a mech with weapons is really cool, but being able to fly... Clovis, have you flown?
Having a flying mech with
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah, imagine if the mech alone
Oh.
could fly.
No, your dead friend made a good point. So if I could alter these flying devices to be like the mechs with guns on them, that would be cool.
You're already
We'll have to
thinking about to put
brainstorm
your
this.
skills to work.
I'm a fan of this. Flying, shooting,
I think I am too.
little. It's like you could
Of
call
course,
them.
you're a fan of shooting.
You call them. Call them like
TIE fighters.
Bumblebee thing. TIE fighters. That's pretty cool. I don't know where that name came from, but
Because
actually,
you're tying in the flying
do
and
these
the guns.
these
together.
flying things they
They're
have
tied-
wings, right?
tied- No.
Really?
It's like a
Okay, here's the thing. You can't have something that flies in the sky with no wings. So I'm gonna put wings on it, and then we're gonna call it an X-wing.
Yes.
Okay. Enough of this hypothetical conversation. Let's move on to the next stage.
You've got your work cut out for you.
I do. I have a
I was
lot of
going to
work.
talk about the B wing.
Or a
Yeah.
Y-wing.
The Y
Yeah,
wings are
but
cool.
B wing
Personally, I'm a fan
is
of it.
way cooler.
A-wing.
No, I like a
You-
Y-wing.
A wing,
Y-wing is classic.
A wing is
It
for
is.
suicide
Okay.
bombers.
Y-wing is for the real bombers.
Tim,
No, that's a B wing.
Oh, B-wings are trash.
Tim, in
Yes.
allowing
are
the magic
awesome.
circle nonsense,
Yeah.
are we skipping the conversation, the message that I would send to
Well, if
Drone task?
we can, but I would just, for the sake of continuity, just you could just summarize. We tell him X, Y, and Z. So you could go ahead and do that if you want.
Sure. I'll do it in character. Give me the numbers, Eric. Show me the numbers. All right.
Give me the fingies.
Oh, that means I have to respond as Droll and Thask. Holy crap! Okay, it's been a while.
Been a while.
Task. We've cleared the base. The head of the base is Clovis's friend. Wants to work with us. Big Mech.
Super duper mega cool.
You pooping?
Going to Spiked Glove.
Oasis. Bye.
Xander. No, I'm just sure. He doesn't.
How you been, man?
Turn that into a meme. I don't need words. I don't need a number of words.
I don't need words.
I don't need words.
Exactly, yeah.
There's a slight pause. You have to give me a moment. I was thinking, and then the thoughts ran away, and then they have to come back.
Don't worry,
now,
man.
So,
Dude, don't worry, man. You got plenty of moments. Don't worry
Your
about
thoughts. Come here.
give me your thoughts. Xander. Good job. I expected no less. And yet you've surprised me with your expediency. Things are well here. I anxiously await the arrival of this mech. Are there any others coming as well?
He hasn't even gotten one, and he wants more. So greedy.
I
Okay,
can reply
so
to this message.
I'm tapped. I only have a 6th level spell
Uh-oh.
slot left.
6th level Cindy.
So I'll just upcast it to a 6th level Sendy.
Oh my god, 6th level sending. Okay. Eric, we
Fine,
need
we're about
words.
to take a long rest.
Yeah, we're about to take a long rest. I'm not too worried. 2 other people. Jeffrey, Soldier, and Tassara, Scientist, Intellectual.
The merchants, no?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A rut-row.
Raggy.
Rut-row.
There may also
May.
The-
as in-
merchants pending convincing.
He's got 5 others, right? It's 9 total, right? Left?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 9 more. Yeah.
The heck?
And wait, hold on. While I was gone, actually, revoke that. And did we establish the just really quick, because I was gone? Did we establish whether or not the scouts were being recalled?
He said
While
they'd
we're
be
doing
coming
a
back
long
in like
rest-
6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, so we'll go to our long rest. They'll come back. Victor's going to talk to them and see if they want to defect or not.
Okay,
then
and if
they'll
they
go
don't,
with
we're gonna kill them.
accordingly.
Okay.
He's gonna kill them.
Yeah. May be more soldiers pending convincing. Up in air. Oh, up in the air. Okay. I didn't realize. I thought I had 3 left. Up in the air. Yeah.
Okay. Xander. No. Every time. All right. You didn't say when. Anxiously awaiting, we are.
Yoda now.
They.
I'm looking around the room right now. Is he done? Nope.
They don't call you trial and error anymore. But the Raiders of the Reclamation, a name has been spread. We'll take care of them. Thank you. And that's it.
Okay.
I was like channeling some Yoda in that moment.
Yeah, I could tell.
I was enjoying it. To attempt to expedite things, as we've had some very nice RP this evening, no combat as of yet. Whatever needs to happen with the teleportation circle, you've communicated with Thask and the locked mind, allowing that to happen, and that coordination, it's agreed upon by Tassara. When we come back from our break, we'll talk about logistics of the guards coming from the end of the canyon, because it's going to take some time, about whether or not a rest is happening. You're going to go and talk to the vendors. We don't need to fully RP that entire thing, but the convincing of it, we'll kind of try to sum up a lot of what's going on there, and then what it is you intend on doing with the cyborg that's off in that cave. And try to. I don't think that we're gonna wrap up Trouvaille Infernium 100% this evening, but we'll be at least maybe a half a session or a full session away from being done with Trouvaille Infernium, and then we can next week we'll kind of move on from there. So, but for now, that is where we're gonna go ahead and take our break. So, after the interaction with Victor in the mech room and the decisions that were made, or the things that you've come about deciding are going to happen as far as the teleportation circle are concerned, kind of move on from the actual RP that was kind of getting derailed to an extent with some of the things that were being talked about. Partially my fault. Moving on from here, where would you like to go from here in the Trouvaille Infernium? What would you like to tackle next? Or do you have more to say to Victor?
Because you need to long rest to get teleportation circle, right?
Yeah.
But you have the cyborg that will be a problem if you do that.
But what I was thinking, since the start, I haven't used my 6th level spell slot for this spell specifically, Move Earth, to seal the entrance of the base.
Okay. The entrance. I mean, it was understood that the cyborg isn't getting out of the base. It was that the vendors
Yeah, I know.
were
Then you just
in danger.
starved it. Yeah.
So.
And
Wait, I'm failing to understand why the cyborg's a problem with Magic Circle.
It's going to get hungry and start trying to rampage within the next 4 hours or something like that.
I see.
Just within the time frame. So
Okay.
we have to go clear out all the merchants and have them move all their stuff out within the next couple hours, because we're going to leave the cyborg to starve in that section of the base. And then we can...
Yeah, because
people can get their long rest in.
Yeah.
Sure.
So merchants.
Yeah. We gotta go talk to them, tell them things have gone down, and get them to jump ship. I think rampaging metallic monsters is a pretty good motivator, though. This should go pretty well.
Okay. Do you want to RP that interaction? Or just say that you go and have a conversation with them and kind of...
Depends on how much they would take to convince.
Okay.
Garen built a pretty good repertoire with the meat guy, so might
that's true.
leverage that.
So we'll take that into consideration and...
Leverage that.
I just want to make... so you guys move to the Hall of Provisions as a group and go about... setting about like identifying who would be maybe in charge, or if there's nobody in charge, just making sure that everybody understands what's going on, having that conversation with them about them needing to leave, I know Black Star. I'm pretty sure Black Star has the highest persuasion. If not, I think Clovis might be the second highest.
Persuasion. I have proficiency. That's it. So,
I have half proficiency.
Clovis.
yeah, so then
Clovis
I'd
has
be the
highest.
highest. Yeah.
Clovis
plus
has the
10.
highest persuasion.
Yeah, because it doesn't have
Damn.
proficiency as a jack of all trades.
Gotcha. Okay. Then
Lying. Gotcha.
But the merchants don't like Clovis.
True. True. And if you were to allow Black Star to take lead and point on this, he most certainly would try to deceive them to get them to leave instead of persuading them.
Nuh-uh.
Maybe
Oh yeah,
old
because he
Black Star.
turned over a new leaf. Come on,
all right,
Tim.
You
let's
would
trying to
first
get him to
forgive
lie.
them
Mhm.
and convince them to leave.
All right, Black Star. Let's
I
hear.
forgive you for dealing with the chainless.
Let's hear
It's time
Black
to move on,
Star's short dissertation as he stands in the middle of the Hall of Provisions and talks to the vendors and why they should leave.
Hear ye, hear ye. Vendors of the chainless. You should go. Because we killed everyone in here, and you've been abandoned. I recommend going to Town Noro, falling in with the spiked gloves. Tell them Black Star sent you. You don't have to go, but if you don't go, a cyborg will probably kill you. Great luck to all of you,
There's a bunch of murmuring.
and I forgive you.
It's a bunch of murmuring in the Hall of Provisions, and one of them speaks up, the one who you intimidated originally, who you're not disguised anymore as one of the chainless, right? Sir, the cyborg, you said you killed everyone, so there's no one to feed the cyborg? This is a gnome.
Correct.
With the chainless colors, but not an actual chainless person, right? The clothier. So you want us to pack up? So normally there's like a caravan that comes through and kind of picks us up and we rotate and everything.
Oh.
We're not really equipped on our own. Also, we have a lot of goods here. So how should we vacate the premises?
Excellent question, my good gnome. Allow me to introduce you to our logistical liaison, Xander. Xander,
Yes.
this is Xander. He's in charge of logistics. He'll help you with your caravan and escape needs, and then I will step backwards and fade out.
Oh, Xander. No. You look kind of young, but if you're the one in charge of logistics and travel, that's fine. How are we to face the sandworms and all that if we're to leave by ourselves? The dangers of the desert?
Oh, well, I mean, we're going to try and handle this cyborg situation in the next, I would say, about 8 hours. I'm going to be making basically a teleportation circle that would take you straight from here to our location in Talnoro. You would be able to get in touch with our people who would be able to give you the right resources to, connect with your liaisons and continue your efforts. Hopefully with people who actually believe in your work and your craft, because these hop coins are worthless outside of here, but outside of here, there's real people out there who are willing to pay you guys real gold that you don't have to wait to exchange. It's just money that goes straight into your pockets.
The owner of the meat stall that Garen had been dealing with kind of speaks up and crosses his arms. So, we've been giving our goods for these hop coins. I've got quite a stockpile, so I kind of want to turn those in. Will I have the ability to do so within Taunoro?
No, but we may have enough in the Spike Glove Reserve to give you a decent exchange rate just to compensate you for your services. We are trying to, for lack of a better term, we want you guys to keep making money and keep working, but we are on a different side from the Chainless. And so we cannot promise that the services that you have currently given to the Chainless with the hop coins are guaranteed to be exchanged at a fair rate. But I can promise you that your goods and exchanges from here on out, as long as you continue working with us, will be exchanged for gold and actual money that you can use outside of here. That you do not need to take a caravan or go through any exchange processes. It is just money that goes straight into your pocket.
Make a persuasion check, Xander. I'll give you advantage because that was a pretty good dissertation. So
this is not gonna go well, guys.
We don't know that.
All right, so hold on. The shift click works.
Shift. Yeah, shift.
It should, yeah.
Hey, that's pretty
Hey,
good.
Look at that. Sure is.
19.
Mm.
I don't know what's wrong with the caravan. That's kind of what we come from. It's kind of what we do. The Underhill Caravan Company. But I see your point, and it would be nice to just have real money in our pockets as a direct trade for the things we provide. How long do we have? Can we pack up our things and bring them with us?
Yeah, I mean, I would estimate somewhere between the next 3 to 4 hours, you definitely want to be out of this room. We're kind of trying to figure out how exactly we're going to handle that big beast behind the curtain there. And we will keep you all in the loop once we figure out a solution on how to do so. But until then, I would highly recommend that you start packing up your goods. And we can assist in, if you have crates or anything like that, we've got a big, burly, strong man who would be more than happy to show off and carry those to our dispatch location for you.
The burly man that Karen had been talking to, who owns the meat station, kind of nods towards you and kind of turns back to just like immediately begin breaking down his tent and gathering up his things. Another one of the other people steps up, very like slicked back, slicked hair, very greasy looking, like gross goatee on the front of his face. Nothing untoward about him. He's just kind of creepy looking. Kind of steps forward, and he has some dice in his fingers. He's from the gaming tent, essentially. Kind of steps forward, is moving them through his fingers. Yeah, so is Telnoro a place where I can like take my games and I can win some things? And what I mean by that is there's people there that can be taken advantage of, right? Because the chainless are kind of people that I could easily, you guys are chainless, so I can talk like this in front of you guys. But in Telnoro, can they be swindled?
Bella, you ain't from the Caldera, are you?
No.
Right. I'll just put it this way. If you ain't careful, you're going to be the one swindled. And you will fit right in.
All right. Sounds like a plan, my fair dead man.
Mm-hmm.
Felix, that was the first image that came to mind, just putting the hand on the shoulder.
That was great. That was perfect. Yeah.
That's really good.
Well, I'll pack up my games and I'll take them elsewhere. Fine.
All right, so
And-
as the young fella said, I'll get up on the table. You take all the time you want, unless you want to deal with Big Bad Beastie over there. Get your things. We're meeting in the research room. If you need to, you can go through this middle mess hall here. If you got bigger stuff, take it the long way out through the barracks and such. But I'd suggest getting a move on.
Couple whispered, hushed whispers between a couple of individuals. They immediately go about, without a second thought, breaking down their ensembles and packing up their goods, clothing and pastries, which, do smell quite good, fish and meats, tools and packs and other things, and they immediately get about 3 to 4 hours is way more than enough time for them to pack up all their things, and within a relatively short period of time, they have all gathered inside of the mech room where you've directed them to be, and you feel as though no one was left behind from the Hall of Provisions. Next.
I think at this point it's just Xander, go take a nap. Anybody else who needs to rest can go take a nap for 8 hours, 6 hours. We've got the...
You can use the barracks.
Victor's
I mean, you
office.
cleared out everything. So the only room in this whole place is the acid room that you've not gone into, and Victor's office at this point, because you don't forget that you do have the hand-drawn map, which shows you everything.
Map,
You've been except for the
Yeah.
cave. You haven't been in the cave, haven't been in the quote-unquote acid room, and you haven't been in Victor's office. So, is this the point where everyone settles in for a long rest, or is only some of people settling in for this, or what's? Because there will be a rampage. Don't forget. So
Yeah. I would I would nudge Clovis and be like, maybe you should go and take a walk down memory lane with Victor before
Usually to do that, you need to remember all the stuff.
well,
Kind of
that's kind of
patchy, I guess you'd call it.
right, but I mean, he's got stuff in there, and I mean, selfishly, I'm curious as to what's in there, but also, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, even though you're a new you, there are still lessons and mistakes and loves to be had from your past, and I think that if there's I don't know, I mean, this could be the last time that we're here. This could be your only chance.
It is going to be the last time we're here. I'm going to seal the entrance when we leave.
So then, this is look.
I mean, at the very least, his office. I was going to go look through that.
I've never been through what you've been through, but
Who has?
even though what's happened has happened with Victor, he's still longing for connection with you. He's still, you guys, there's still something there to be had, and I think that, I don't know, if he's got stuff that he wants to go over in his office one last time, then I think you should entertain it. It could be good for both of you.
Yep, and I've said this stuff. I'm actually moving my token there to go get what's his name?
Yeah, we would make
We
sure to
left
go
in
get the
prison,
other
yeah.
two.
oh,
The
Aaron-
the
The
one
guy we had with the corpses and
and
Oh, yeah.
and
The-
Speaking
the
of
two-
which,
the escapee and the guy
oh,
in
but
the cell.
before you go to get him,
Aaron.
I will put a hand on your shoulder and be like, you need to make sure he gets his story straight. We just had this whole conversation with Victor. You need to make sure that it's 100% the same.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him convince Victor, and he's going to help the rebellion.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's fine. Sorry, I'm freaking out a little bit about like.
I'm freaking out, man.
I'm freaking out. But okay, yeah, I'll let him go.
Clovis goes to
Yep.
Perrin, who's been waiting in the jail cell, not for a very long time, but a couple hours, an hour or two, whatever it is.
Yep.
At this point, and you had made it look like he was still bound, but you had let him be free. You'd given him some food,
Yeah.
I think some water or something, just to
Yeah.
kind of get him by, because he was in pretty bad shape when you came up in the cell.
I think I actually gave him some holy water I had because I didn't have any regular water.
Oh, I don't even remember that. That's pretty funny. But as you come within view, he kind of looks up, and he's been burned fairly badly. His hair is, and this NPC isn't all that important to you, this Clovis, but from your memories, this was an important person from your past, and he cares a lot about you, even if you don't care a lot about him in this moment. And so as you come around the side, he's a bit older than you, kind of like older brother trying to look out for you kind of motif that he had going on, but kind of looks at you. As soon as he catches sight of you, you just see a huge smile, kind of face cracks a bit as he attempts to smile and coughs. You're back.
Yeah, so we could say we're able to convince Victor to associate with the rebellion instead of Chainless, so yay. And got some of my memories back, which blurry mess.
So you remember?
Oh, and you can get out now. Everyone's either dead or going to leave here. So.
Oh. But you came back to tell me yourself. Does that mean you remember?
Either that or let you starve in a chainless base.
Yeah, I
figured you'd like this more than the other options. So, yeah.
Well, yeah. I obviously. So you don't remember what we did together? You don't remember me?
I remember we were close. You were kind of like
yeah, exactly.
Protective big brother to me, but not like remember what you were to me, but not what we did together. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that you came back, and I knew that things were all going to work out okay, and you always were the one to think of a way out of situations. You kind of got us into a really bad one with this base, but I'm putting that behind us, and I'm happy to fill you in on all the details of all the things we used to do. If you're up for it, we could sit around a fire. We can get out of this place and just have a good time just talking about the past. If you want, I would be fine with that.
I mean, not to sound, wouldn't say mean, but disinterested, but I feel like that was old Clovis. I'm new Clovis. I don't know if you get what I mean. Like,
yeah, but I mean, you're still you. I still love you like a brother, and I would do anything for you. I just think that if I reminded you of like all the great things we did, even if it was the old Clovis, that, and maybe if you don't care, we could start anew. I still want to be your friend, if nothing else.
I mean, yeah, I'm open to that. Kind of getting a whole lot of dumb, dangerous, almost suicidal situation on the daily, so I don't know.
So you're saying that you're on big adventures that are dangerous and don't want to like risk my life because I'm not really, that's not really my thing. But I just thought between now and then we could kind of talk and kind of maybe it's probably just me. I probably just am trying to think of past times and trying to reminisce on those things and enjoying what I thought would be being back together again. It's fine. You saved the base. That's great. I'm thankful for that. I can't just put aside what we had for years, traveling and show and all that. What?
What was his relation with Victor like? Do I remember that? Or...
What was Perrin's relationship with
Yeah.
Victor? So Perrin was, if you remember, he told you that he was was it Edrin or Perrin that was the cartographer? I think it was Perrin.
Yeah, Perrin was a cartographer.
Perrin.
Perrin was the cartographer. I think he was the. I'm like literally
Yeah, because
just
Alex
going
made a
off the cuff with
joke
no
like we
notes
don't need
on all
cards or
this
something
stuff.
like that one more.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Okay.
Perrin's
Perrin was
the
the
cartographer.
cartographer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was the older brother figure. He's definitely older than both Victor and Clovis, and kind of guided them, but was a little bit quiet and reserved, and kind of let the two younger gnomes kind of take the lead, and kind of followed, and then got screwed majorly in the end. But he still holds out hope because he just loves you two like younger brothers, basically. And so you see him you see him warring within himself like very significantly, that you're saying not to be rude or offensive, but that was the old me. And you see him, like, he's not like crying, he's just like
You're crying.
really having a hard time internally and trying to just play it off like no big deal.
I mean, he is going through his friend basically leaving for a second time. So yeah.
Yep. Oh, so is Victor good?
I guess you could say that. I guess you could say he decided to turn over a new leaf. Like I said, he's gonna go work with the rebellion.
Are you going to go work with the rebellion?
Already am.
Oh.
What was it, Black Star again? Because I see Black Star passing in the corner. Raiders of the Reclamation, was that it?
Something like that. Don't mind me.
Yeah, we're that.
Uh-huh. I love how you're just walking through the hallways here. I got the game on pause, so let's go gallivanting.
Yeah.
Don't go too far.
Go see the cyborg. Do it.
Don't go. Well, the door's locked, so you can't go that way, anyways.
Come on.
Yeah, you literally can't go that way, even if you wanted to. So, anyways,
Hey, no, I was gonna go position over near the
He was too fast. He was too fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
My immersion.
Yeah.
Where are you positioning? Over by the door inside of the main entrance?
up by the merchant
shopping.
hall.
You hadn't unlocked this door that you're standing in front of currently, but you do have a level 2 key card, so
Yeah,
I've
get
unlocked the door.
over
Yeah,
there
just because
at some
this
point.
door close to the mess hall is
Well,
locked, so you had to go all the way around.
Tassara would have come through this way, I'm sure. And
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
if she... Anyways,
she
yeah,
didn't.
I'd be going over there. Basically, I'm not going to be long resting. I'm going to be just over there and aware and paying attention for when Beastie gets rowdy. And I don't know if I'm going to have the... There's not windows in these doors, right?
No.
Okay, so I would leave the doors closed, but basically be there just to listen. I guess I could have done it here.
Oh, for the Hall of Provisions, gotcha. Black Star's at this
Yeah.
door. I mean, at this point, with all the chain lists that you've taken out and everything, there's more than enough key cards. So, Black Star, you're able to unlock that door. We're gonna handle the moment with Clovis and Perrin.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
fine.
We'll come back to whatever you guys are doing. The next door, you guys haven't been in this hallway yet. The Black Star's walking through right now, which is funny.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to go explore the rest of the Trouvaille Infernium. Okay.
He wants to look at your awesome map, Tim. That's what he
I-
wants to do.
I took a long time to make this map. I cannot wait for you guys to see the map of Hyalus. I finished it yesterday, and then
Really?
my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay. Anyways, back to the moment.
Yep. Yeah, so I asked what was his relationship with Victor like. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were asking me, not Perrin.
yeah, I was asking you because
And
I
so
had
yeah, it was a
something
good
in mind, but
relationship,
what
and
was
he
he-
was, cartographer, taking care of the two of you, making sure you didn't get into trouble, and then going along with your cockamamie idea of joining the Chainless and coming here, but then also was against the bad things that were going on, and then got thrown into this jail cell because the previous Clovis went crazy and
Cuckoo for
He-
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs, nice.
Yeah.
Are there Cocoa Puffs in?
I'm pretty sure
Canada?
they're all. It's the orange bird, right? The cereal, the orange bird.
Yeah.
Been a while.
We might not actually.
Been a while. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have that information about Perrin.
Yeah. From what I see right now, two options. We went to see Saravac. Seemed, from what I'm guessing, we were in a lair or something like that in Dragonback Peak.
What?
Because you mentioned Dragonback Peak.
Yeah.
Because of the exit behind the portal.
Are you talking to me or Perrin?
Baron.
Oh.
So you could go back to. I'm blanking on the name because I'm a bad player.
Alderman.
Alderman, yeah.
Bad player.
Yeah. So you could go back to Alderman and to show. Though you'd have to walk a few days in the wilds.
Yeah, that's
filled with giant monsters, which is great.
It's probably not the best thing
Or
for me to do.
After my friend Zender, the younger one, he didn't talk much when we were here earlier. He's done resting a bit. He's gonna create a teleportation circle. Take Victor and basically everyone in this base that's left in this base, I believe, to Tel Noro.
Oh. That's a dangerous place.
Yeah, but Victor seems more dangerous, so that'll be fine.
That's maybe true. He probably fit right in with Telnoro, though.
Yeah, from what I've seen, yeah.
It's full of thieves.
Yeah. But he's going there to work with the rebellion on, I think he was going to call them X-Wing, giant flying mechs with guns. Or was it giant flying ships with mech guns?
And wings. Yeah. That's, wow. That's big. That could mean a lot. I think, where are you going?
Hyalus, I believe.
Oh. Why do you want to go there?
A few reasons, including Chainless, but it's the most important one. Remember the big guy? Huge muscles, really hot.
Yeah.
He's from there, and he was worried about what was happening there. Wanted to see his family.
Oh. There's Chainless in Hyalus? Wow, I didn't know that. Okay.
Chainless presence, or
yeah,
whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, Hyalus is like friendlier, and it's where you're going. But if there's a problem there, probably don't want to be involved. You're going to be doing adventuring stuff. If Victor's going and has a group with him, and he's like got the rest of the group or the base with him to Tel Noro, could be a dangerous place for me to go. Do you think there's anybody friendly in Tel Noro that I could meet up with that would be good to interface with, that I could like be safe with?
We have a few friends, especially since I know you do enjoy reading books and creating maps and history.
Yeah.
There's this place called the Luck Mine, which we have a lot of friends there, and they have a whole lot of books. And a guy with special mayo for his sandwiches.
Oh.
But yeah, no,
That sounds interesting.
And
Haven't had a sandwich in a couple
It's
years.
most likely the safest place this side of the Turnback Towers.
Safest. You're saying Tonoro is the safest place?
The locked mine in Tonoro.
Locked mind in Tonoro. Okay. All right. So your recommendation is that I go there with
Yeah,
Victor.
and we basically wiped out the chainless presence in Tonoro. So another bonus.
I heard
From what
that's-
we know, so
I
it
heard
might
the spiked
done-
glove was pretty dangerous too. What do you think about that, Clovis?
They weren't that bad, and now they're even worse, I'd say. Especially
They're-
their leader. He's a
they're not-
real handful.
They're not that bad, and now they're worse.
I mean, they're not that bad in the sense of not that dangerous, not.
Oh,
And now they're even worse, like they're dumber,
Oh.
even.
oh,
Like,
less dangerous because they're
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Dumb. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really interesting. Okay. Well, if that's your recommendation, that's probably what I'll do. Will I be able to see you again? Are you going to come back and visit Victor and I in the
I
locked
mean,
mine?
I'm
or-
sure I will, because, like I said, many of our contacts are in Telnro, in the locked mine specifically.
Okay. All right. Well, and he gets up from his chair and kind of like cracks his back as he stretches left and right, and then kind of like gets the remainder of whatever water he had left and kind of looks for some more, and then joins you as you get back to the rest of the group, and you can feel that conversation was successful in retrieving him. The other person who was down here, Edrin, will forego the
And-
RPing with that NPC, and he joins as well. He's a bit crazed and doesn't quite understand what's going on, but does join the vendors. And you've got I'm not going to move everybody over to the mech room, but you've got a little bit of a group now of random NPCs that are now gathered in this mech room with the mech, and Xander is there. I don't know if you're gonna wait until after because you have to do your long rest.
Yeah,
before
because I
you
have
can
to. Yeah.
do it. Gotcha. So this is now the new base of operations with all these just random individuals in this room. It's so weird. Never in a million years could I ever have predicted this is the way it would go. Before we move on to anything else, because it is getting a little bit later here, Clovis, was there anything else you wanted to deal with in regards to talking to Tessara or to Victor or to any of the other NPCs? I'm trying to give you the spotlight
Yeah.
as much as possible because this is your
Yeah.
area. So if not, it's fine. We'll move
No,
on.
not really, because Tessara, we talked with her quite a bit when we first met her, and Farron, now we've concluded that, and Victor, we've messed with his mind, so he's with us now.
Just wanted to give you the opportunity, so it
Yeah.
couldn't be said that I didn't. So
Oh, you're a railroad DM, Tim. You never give us a chance.
I don't agree with that statement. So
And you should
anyways,
not. agree with
Razier is waiting for sounds to happen within the Hall of Provisions. Black Star has made his way.
Yeah,
to
I'm
the
just
end of
gonna-
this-
Keep an eye on things and be the eyes or the ears of when this thing starts going crazy. Be like, all right, no one go in there anymore.
Right.
It's going crazy.
Which
Then
is still
now
a few
off limits.
hours from now.
Yep.
Okay. Black Star.
I am looting, just walking around,
You have a key
seeing
card
what's
on you?
interesting, taking things. I probably wouldn't have asked for one. I don't really. What's a key card to someone who can pick locks? You know what I mean?
Okay. Make a dexterity check for me.
Some of them
in
were
this hallway.
trapped, so you don't
They
just
sure
wander
were,
off and then
but-
get zapped in a hallway we don't know about it.
Make an investigation. Or actually, what would you like to do with this door? It's locked in front of you.
Oh, well, I mean, if it's locked, does it have one of the symbols on it?
It does.
What's it say?
It's a 2. Well, 2.
I think to myself, I think Razier had the key. And I look back down the hallway. That's a long. Razier!
Not in these
I
hallways.
tried. And then I will.
Not in
I
these
will go in.
hallways. Even if all the
Yeah,
doors
I will.
are open. Nope. Sound
Yeah, I
dampening.
picked the lock. I tried.
You picked the lock?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a dexterity check for me.
Alright. Ugh, terrible.
Terrible.
What the heck?
It was a 7.
23 is a failure on this door. And as
It
you
was a
insert
terrible
the
roll.
lockpick and begin to do your work, and you're like really confident in what you're doing, and as you go forward, there's a little clink, and I need Blackstar to make a dexterity saving throw as lightning bolts come out of the door in Blackstar's direction.
Ooh.
Wait a second. I want to make sure that I'm not screwing this up because it's been a while. No, my code is over here. No, I was right. And that's also a failure. Hold on. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay. that's you take 25 points of lightning damage as the lightning that comes out of this door racks up your body. You drop Locksmith's Bane to the floor as you're like tased, and it ting, 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 and you like fall to the ground, and you're smoking now. Even though you're a
He's
fire,
always
more than
you're a
normal?
fire person. Yeah, more than normal. It's lightning fire. I mean, lightning burns.
Is it a double door or is it 2 separate doors?
It's a double door.
Okay. So like there's not another side I could try instead of this side.
Correct.
Okay. I lay there for a second. Well, nothing worth getting was ever easy, and I pick up Locksmith's Bane and I'll do it again.
Okay. The DC as is usual.
Oh Lord.
Oh no! Wait. Doesn't that mean something with Locksmith's Bane?
Yeah, but I'm gonna use my inspiration. Don't worry about it. There you go.
Phew. All right.
Yeah, it would have turned Locksmith's Bane into a regular.
Which would have been very sad.
Yeah, it would have been sad.
Very
But-
sad. Okay.
That's what inspiration's for, so it's fine.
All right. Let me. I don't know what's gonna happen when I open this door because we've not gone over
So,
here. I'm
Black
pretty
Star.
Sure. Oh.
Alex, I'm sorry, but it's time to be sad
Why?
because the item specifically says if you roll a 1 and you re-roll that 1, it still becomes non-magical.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Dude, what is wrong with you, Eric?
Oh no.
So it doesn't cast knock, but it still loses the magical.
No. No.
And I like to see Knock would have unlocked the door anyway, so you used your
But
inspiration for nothing.
It says if you roll a 1 in this way and use an ability to roll the die. I didn't use an ability. I used inspiration.
Oh,
That's true. That's a technicality
Wait,
of wording.
What is
That's,
the what is
that's
the
what it
actual
says.
wording? Read the actual wording.
If
It says
you
if-
use an ability
To re-roll the
to
die,
re-roll the die
or otherwise change the
or change
result.
the result.
Or otherwise
So it's up to
change
you.
the results.
Right. So if you used an ability like you had +5 to change the
Yeah.
result, so I didn't re-roll the die because I have an ability.
There's other abilities that can like reliable talent
static
or stuff that
numbers,
don't
yes.
necessarily let you re-roll, but it does change the number result.
Or something like
Um,
Portent, which just says, "Oh no, you actually
Like if you
rolled
used
a
Colonel
like
Shift
15 on the
or
die."
something would be an ability. that you
Right.
used,
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's up to you whether you consider using heroic inspiration to
could be an
force the reroll
ability.
as using an ability, as far as having this.
It says
happen.
ability, and I don't know what heroic inspiration is, but I use that.
That is
Okay.
that is true.
Roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
5 or less, the bad thing happens.
Why would you say that? You should have given it a stupid high number because you said 5 or less, and now I'm going to roll a 5 or less. Oh,
You
my
didn't.
gosh.
You didn't. Okay.
Thank goodness.
Thank
I
goodness.
was going to rule in favor of it, but it's like, how many like gimmies can I give you?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but Tim,
I give the group
let's go gambling. Come on.
so much garbage. I give the group so much leeway with everything.
You do.
I really
Got it
really
on
do.
a technicality.
You know what I'm saying?
I was
Hey,
gonna-
I'm just
I was-
saying.
I would rule that inspiration is not an ability. So, anyways,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
There we go.
for sure.
There we
Okay. So everything carries through. It doesn't lose its thing. You unlock the door, and
Eric, you about to stop my heart for a second there, bud.
in front of you is a cave,
Oh.
and there in the cave there are iron bars that are up, that from your current position you cannot see what is inside of this cave, but there are rather a secondary portion of it. So on the right hand side, I'm trying to look at your trying to click on your token. Over in this area here there's like there's iron bars there that look heavily reinforced. You probably have to get a bit closer to see inside.
Yeah, I can see that there's some sort of thing there on the map,
Correct.
at least.
What can you see?
I don't know. It looks like some sort of
Bars.
wall or bars.
Yep. So there's a cave in front of you. Looks like it's well traversed from this door northward, which is technically south, but it's fine.
Nothing weird here other than the fact that it's a giant cave. I know the cyborg is back here somewhere, right?
You know the cyborg is in this direction somewhere, but you're not entirely certain where.
Okay.
You know that it's caged because you've heard that term used. So you can only assume that these iron bars that are on that right side are probably what they're referring to. It's
I'm
like a
also
section
assuming
of
it's
the
dark
cave.
since everything is red for me, as
That's right.
opposed to.
There is no light in here.
Okay.
There's a bit of light. You should be able to see on the northern side.
I can barely
that's
see
coming-
that there. Yeah, that
Even
further
from
up
where you're
there.
standing, you can see the curtains up to the north that lead into the Hall of Provisions, and there's lights coming from that room that are not illuminating the cave, but like the curtains are up, and you can see light on the other side of them,
Okay.
on the northern side. So this cave that you're standing in right now does lead to those curtains that leads to the Hall of Provisions. So you go ahead and do whatever you want to do.
What?
Game is still on pause. You're by yourself.
I know. Really considering what Black Star would be doing. Curious by nature, but I do know there's a cyborg somewhere and that it's probably getting hungry.
Make a perception check for me.
Did they talk about like whether the cyborg is like sentient, like it can talk or anything like that? Oh, nice.
It was the first failed experiment. Wow.
Right.
Wow, 21. It was the first failed experiment as part of the Trouvaille Infernium.
Right.
It has since evolved from that to be a massive amalgamation of humanoid and technological marvel, and has become a monstrosity. So you know that it's
Right.
gigantic. That much you know.
Mhm.
And that it feeds on flesh of some kind, meat, or whether that's human or animal or whatever. You don't necessarily know that, but as you're kind of contemplating this and deciding what to do going forward, you do hear a heavy coming from beyond the caged wall. I don't know if my breathing came through or not.
It
Yeah, I
did.
did.
A little bit.
Tiny bit.
Hooty-hoo.
Black Star. Black
Oh.
Star.
Grignac?
Why are you underground?
I mean, we're under a mountain. I think the ground is still below us, really.
And there was so much ground to be had.
I mean, did you see the fire I started at least for you?
You killed a man.
I didn't. He.
He's dead.
Yeah, but he needed to be purified.
I don't know what that word means.
He was unrepentant in the evils that he had committed.
When did you learn a different language?
So how have you been?
Tired.
Yep. We met Saravax. Oh, she said hello.
Oh. Did she mention me?
Yes, she said to tell you hello.
Like me specifically?
Yes, you, Grignac, specifically.
And no one else in the context of this situation?
No.
I knew it.
What? What's that?
Oh, don't you worry.
I'm more worried because you told me not to worry.
I think you know what I mean.
Yep, that's what worries me. Well,
I might not be so tired anymore.
okay. It's highly inappropriate in this scenario.
Might be time to break out the old gym equipment.
Oh Lord. Would that have any like residual effect on my strengths, or is it just for
Well,
you?
seeing as your strength comes from me, if I get
Right.
stronger, you'll only get stronger too.
All right. So break out the
But
gym
I
equipment.
know you're not a selfish person, so... Did you tell her? Then I think about her all the time.
I did not. I will the next opportunity I get. Apparently Clovis is like bonded to her or something.
That's weird.
Not yeah, he's got a mark. A dragon
She gave
mark.
him a mark.
Yes.
Did she at
He's
least
like-
challenge him first?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you should have seen what I did to this. It was a fire creature of all things, lava creature.
Did she gauge his power level?
Yeah, but he had help from us, like his friends, so
That sounds like cheating.
that's what I was thinking, but
Anyways,
you know.
well, I would say I would go back to sleep now, but I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep for days. So maybe I can just kind of kick back and watch what you're doing. I think you're coming up on something you probably shouldn't be messing with.
Oh.
At least not
All right.
alone.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Why
All right,
didn't
well
you
then.
call me when you were talking to Saravax?
I
You
don't
couldn't even do
know.
me a solid. You're old.
I didn't know you'd want to
man.
talk. If you had conveyed
I would have
these,
done it for you. You know,
you
I'm
never
right.
told me.
I did. You're lying.
Oh my lord. All right. I'm gonna go back to the group and see what's happening now.
Okay.
All right. I'll
I'll
talk
be
to
up
you later.
watching old reruns of the Gilmore Girls.
Oh. I don't know what to
Okay. I'm gonna stop breaking the fourth wall. He just and then
you
he's
for
gone.
being
That's part you're
friend.
fast as fish the wall.
Yeah.
I am passive fifth wall.
She got layers in.
Also, I love the it's totally Avengers style on that. Black Star goes back. Black Star hangs up on you, and I guess you're returning to the group without pursuing any further information on what's going on there. But I enjoy those conversations, even if I do get a little carried away sometimes.
Oh, they're
Um,
great.
Okay.
You know you enjoyed it in Super Kamiguru.
It's hard for me to not put Nappa with Super Kamiguru. It definitely is a combination of both. I love Nappa like a lot.
Yeah.
So anyways,
Vegeta.
Vegeta. Vegeta.
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet? No. Okay. All right. Let's stop derailing. Stop derailing. Stop it, Felix. He's baiting me. Okay.
That's true.
You could summon.
Who? So Razir is waiting for these sounds. I mean, we know that it's going to be hours until that happens. Not too many hours, but a few.
It's fine.
The rest of
Take
everyone
a little
else.
short rest in the meantime.
Who is taking a long rest? Not Blackstar, not Razir.
I'd do a short rest at anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't used him much, and I'm getting
You should
a lot of
go
what I
to
used.
short rest as well. 'Cause she doesn't need-
There was
Okay.
a hit.
Oh, head dodge.
That is very
Oh, well, he's
interesting.
full health.
So, of those that are here, it is just the two primary spellcasters, Clovis and Xander.
Garen would probably want to rest
Oh, yeah.
and heal up.
He
a
doesn't
bit
have any
more.
hit dice left.
Yeah, get
Okay.
a long rest in.
Okay.
Half the group.
Well, you've completed the majority of the Trouvaille Infernium, and because of that, those that are
This will
choosing
be fun.
because of that, those of you who are choosing to take a long rest are going to level up during this
That's
long rest.
not right.
That's funny.
That's not right.
That's funny. That's funny.
So
Hey, I can actually show back up after the thingy's awake and take a little 4-hour rest. I can do my long rest.
Yeah,
real
you
quick.
only got 4 hours.
Oh! Now that you found out that you're leveling up because of the long rest,
No, I'm short
now
resting.
you want to
Yeah.
take a long rest.
Yeah, obviously I would want to, but
you
no,
said you
I
were
won't.
taking
I
a
still
short
won't.
rest. I asked.
I
No,
just
I'm
like to
sticking
say,
with it.
earlier
with it.
tonight, Tim just said something. I was like, and we're talking about level ups. I'm gonna. It was like, oh, we'll level up next session, or when we long rest. And Tim was like, so that's on you, Alex. That's on you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm short
So,
I
resting.
mean, next
Tim,
long rest they'll level up anyways. So
Yeah.
this doesn't make any difference, whatever.
can I press the button, or are there events that unfold?
There are no events that unfold
Right.
that you will have any. I mean, you're long resting outside. You're not in the Hall of Provisions.
I'm guessing with
The furthest the cyborg can get is into the mess hall. No, it can't even get into the mess hall. Never mind. It can only get into the Hall of Provisions, and that's it. It's
I would, after finishing my short rest, go and ransack the barracks and or any other places that might have valuables. I'm looking for stuff to take home.
okay. Let's try
After the
and-
thing has become active and I'm like, all right, I don't need to sit here anymore, I would make my way back through and maybe run into Blackstar
Okay.
and maybe
Do you want
assist
to?
him.
So, I'll say in your hallway. You don't hear anything for a while. Let's just take this in the order in which it appears, and I'm just going to determine that. It's fine. The cyborg does go crazy. It takes it only about maybe 20 minutes to break out of its cage. I'm going to make it not invisible anymore because you guys couldn't see it. Blackstar didn't even go over to the cage to see it through the thing anyways, so part of the map that I've made won't be used. I don't care. It moves
Brignac
out.
told me that I shouldn't be over there.
It moves out into the Hall of Provisions. I'll say that Razir is able to get a glimpse of it starting, and I'll just give him a glimpse of the token as it comes into view. It's a big boy. Big boy with a laser cannon arm. We'll move it this way.
Thank you.
Tubes and all kinds of things on it. A very cool token, in my opinion.
Looking like a creature from the Doom games.
Kind of. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That
Mm.
was part of the inspiration for it. The original experiment in the Trouvaille Infernium. Very fitting. If you understood the lore behind it, because I wrote it and nobody will ever know what it is. So, anyways, yep. You see it. It starts to go crazy. It goes over to the meat stall because it smells it there. Blah blah blah. Razir makes his way back to the group. and it goes on its rampage. It is destroying things, but it cannot fit through the smaller doors to get out. So it is angry, and it is blowing up the inside of this portion of the base. So, long rest completed,
That is
short
fine.
rests completed, no
Time to
problems.
leave.
Yep.
And then, as on my trek back, if I run into Black Star, I will help him look through
Sure.
things if he's still around.
That's fine.
Doing
Black
such.
Star is in the barracks. Where is Black Star Stephen? Oh, back in the mech room. Doesn't matter. You did not ransack the barracks originally. Now you're doing so. Let me pull up my notes real quick. Go ahead and make an investigation check with advantage, or each of you can make one individually. Here we go.
Need to do one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Back roll dice.
I like a roll
Yeah.
dice. Trash.
Yeah, we didn't roll a whole lot of dice tonight, unfortunately.
Trash. What do you mean trash?
Right.
Oh, that's not what it came up in.
I know. I saw that 7 as well.
Okay.
I think the like team dice rolling on D&D Beyond isn't accounting for the dice hitting each other at all, or something weird.
Yeah.
Or something in that realm.
Here, just for the sake of
Because I had a weird thing happen earlier where it was like,
You guys, it looked like it was a 6 or something, but
yeah.
it
in
did
the
come up
room,
as
23
a
and
6.
22.
in the room where Darrow got his special arrows, and it was the mech holding room, right? The racks and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
This room here. Did you
Special
guys get
arrows.
any other magic items in that room?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Uh,
Not that I remember.
No, because we looked through it, we didn't roll good, and you were like, "Oh, I'll still give you those arrows for there."
yeah, but I was magic eyeing what I was in.
You were, but
Did I not yet?
that can't be the end all be all of everything.
I mean, as far as magic items go,
eh,
I can see them.
you can. There's a lot of
I just
magic
don't
things in that
remember
room, just
quite
not.
doing that.
I
Anyways,
don't
long
have
story
anything
short,
else written.
there's a ring that I have assigned to that room. I just wanted to make sure that it either was or wasn't accounted for. Okay, it was.
I don't remember.
It was not found in that room. Yeah. So,
No.
hey, sometimes loot is missed, and that's just how the
Yeah.
cookie crumbles. So, anyways, in the barracks, there are no magic items, although a 23 and a 22 is very good. There is another crudely drawn map. This is another place where you could have gotten a map of the Trouvaille Infernium, a hand-drawn map, if you had not gotten it from Tessara. There is a total of 91 gold. Somebody's got to be writing this down.
I'm
I'm assuming
leveling up.
that's Felix.
Sorry. I'm leveling up.
I'm just
Stop
putting the
leveling up.
gold in my pocket. So.
No, right?
Oh.
This-
Oh, it is Black Star.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
there
it
too.
is Black Star.
Oh yeah, I split it with Razir.
Okay, so actually, yeah. So I feel like Clovis doesn't even know what's going on right now. So 91 gold,
Yeah.
285 silver, a silver ring worth 150 gold. Let me know. I should slow down.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. How do you want to split the gold?
You 45. I'll take 46.
Okay. You said 285.
85 silver.
Is that one?
I'll just take 140.
145. Okay.
And a ring.
A silver ring worth
Yeah, you can have the
150.
fancy ring.
Oh,
It's just,
I
it's
get
not
the-
magical. It's just a really nice ring.
Yeah.
Really nice, like royal-esque ring worth 150 gold. Maybe not royal, but you know, nobility. A healer's kit with 4 uses.
Oh.
Uh,
You said the ring was worth what? 40
150.
gold?
150.
150 gold?
Fancy ring. Fancy ring.
Cheese and crackers.
It's a very well sculpted ring or crafted ring.
All right.
Yep.
Fancy.
Yep. It happens, you know. There see other descriptions. A few low value
Yeah.
personal effects and like journals written by some of the chainless. Nothing of value in regards to that. Just lots of knickknacks and things just to signify that these were real people and not just nondescript.
Paddywhacks.
Sure.
also?
Knickknack paddywhacks. Sure. One of them, as you're very quickly thumbing through them, does list the acid creatures within the hidden room. There's somebody wrote kind of an account of a high-level chainless that was sent into this room to try to dispatch these caustic slime swarms that ate the flesh off of the bones of this high-level chainless that was sent in there, like a chainless hero-esque character that went. It was like not hired, but brought in to go take care of this problem. Went in and like died immediately, and then they sealed the door behind him. He left behind some magic items in that room with those slimes, but they are highly, highly dangerous. Like, obviously, he got disintegrated within seconds of stepping in that room. So,
Brazier, there's fancy magic stuff in the acid slime room.
not necessarily. You get the sense from his description that this chainless that was writing this hadn't experienced lots of magic items, so you're not entirely certain whether or not they were very valuable magic items, but they were.
There was a mythic chainless hero sent into that room who died with his most treasured possessions on his person. Perhaps some of the most powerful magical relics of this age.
Right. Well, I mean, we could always. I think the plan for that was just tell Thask about it, let him know what's going on in his base, and then he can set up something to
Yeah.
come get that.
How many
deal with it,
people
'cause
do you
I don't know
think
what's-
Thask would utilize to get?
I mean, they'd probably figure out some fancy, smart fellow way to neutralize it.
So more than likely, no one will be hurt.
Most likely, not really the MO of the resistance to be sacrificing folk if they can help it.
Right. That's a good thing. That is what we appreciate about the resistance.
Mm-hmm. Part
All
of
right.
the new part of the new motto for the new way of doing things for the Spot Glove too. You made sure of that.
Correct. All right. I will give them this record so that they are aware of the dangers, and so that way they can be even more prepared, and no one gets hurt.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that feels terrible. What? All right, it's fine. It's fine. It'll feel better later, right? Like
unless you have an idea of how to not die to a horrifically melty room filling monster, I think we kind of leave it to somebody who's got more time on their hands to come up with a plan.
I mean, you're right. I just yes.
And I mean, it's not like we're not working with them. If something in there turns out to be quite fancy, they might be like, "Hey,
can
look what we
steal it
found. We
later."
want it." No, they give it to us because we're working together.
Right.
We have to steal it.
Teamwork makes dreams come true. I understand that part.
Exactly.
No stealing.
I mean, at least from your friends. I'm not saying you can't steal from
If I intend to give
our
it back,
enemies. Well, that's just borrowing.
right? So,
Without asking.
so I can do that then.
I think that's a case by case basis. Depends on
How much-
who you're interacting with.
How much could I borrow
That's
from
the whole
Xander?
thing with this. That's the whole thing with this morality. There's no one answer fits all. You have to
Really?
build up a moral code so you know what kind of person you're trying to be, and then each time you make a decision, you base it off that moral code, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot more work than just doing whatever you want.
What?
Yeah, crazy, ain't it?
That's absurd. Do people live like that?
Every day. Lots of people do. In fact, most good people are that way, which is a lot of people outside of Telnora. Wait till we get to High Alice. I've only been there once, but from the short time I was there and from what I heard about it, boy, oh boy, it is. There's a reason there's a rivalry between Telnora and High Alice.
Yeah, because they suck.
Because y'all are polar opposites.
Yeah, we're cool.
It's going to be quite the culture shock for you.
It's all right. I'm practicing. All right. Give them the
if nothing else, they will really appreciate the effort you're trying to put in to be better.
Oh,
that's going to go a long way, I think.
Okay, all right, then that's fine.
Or they'll remember where you're from and stuff, and not trust you anyway. Again, case by case basis, kind of thing.
Oh, I mean, it'll be fine. I'm from River anyway.
Right.
Born and raised. Spider people forever.
Oh, you don't want to.
No?
They'll know you're not from River if you're saying
That's
that.
what the River people say, isn't it?
No.
Octo Wave.
It's better, but
I
All
can't
right.
believe you remembered
Anyway.
the name. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great name.
It's like from
All right,
3 years
well,
ago.
let's, I guess, finish fleecing this place. At least we can take from here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got this fancy ring. Do you want it?
It's just a fancy looking ring.
Tastes normal.
Yeah, it looks like it's a fancy normal ring. No, I'm fine. Finger jewelry can get in the way of gun handling. So
Oh, hey, that's a fair point. I'll probably
Pass
just
on
sell
that.
it. Okay, all right, that's fair. Anything else that we missed here? Should we look again?
Nah, I think we got it pretty good. I mean, it's soldiers' barracks. Ain't gonna carry too much stuff in here.
That's fair. How much longer do you think we have to wait for Xander to stop, being so tired?
A few more hours.
All right. What else can we do?
I mean, there's the staging room and the rest of that lab. More stuff to poke around in.
Let's go. I'm about it.
Oh, there's also all them boxes in the entryway.
Oh,
We didn't
that's
poke through any
right.
of them.
Didn't we put someone in one of those boxes?
No, we put all the dead folk in the corner in a pile.
What about that guy that was running away? What did we do with him again?
He hid somewhere. He's with the group.
Oh. Okay. All right. I wasn't paying attention. Well, let's go loot some things then.
Yeah, we got a few hours to kill.
This is
Right.
good person sanctioned stealing.
I mean, I don't know if you're trying to say I'm a good person, but
No. I'm like the rebellion and resistance approves
gotcha.
this.
Just wanted to.
Yeah,
Okay,
not
yeah,
you.
yeah.
You would have approved it regardless.
Probably.
Right. Your neutral people approved.
Cue the
Hijinks.
Razier and Blackstar montage of gallivanting through the Trouvaille Infernium.
Can
looting
Jitterbug be
every
playing
box.
in the background? It's the Jitterbug.
Dude, but
It's the Jitterbug.
Going
And we're
through
looking at
every
each other
box.
across the room.
Yep.
open a box and
Right. Sauntering.
Okay. Very fitting and hilarious, and I would pay to watch that animation of that entire. I would pay to watch the animation of this entire campaign. Anyways, you guys go through. There aren't really anything. There's not really much of anything else of use in here.
yeah, it'd be like provisions and supplies and stuff
Yep.
that be in those boxes.
Metal
mostly
scraps,
equipment.
just things
Yeah.
to kind of resupply the actual base itself. There were the vials inside of the jail cell that were kind of like placed there that would require a deeper investigation and an understanding of alchemy. They're not labeled. None of them are labeled. Arcane things. You know that Clovis was once an alchemist. Xander might be able to help.
Yeah.
Both of you are both, arcane focused, so you could make some rolls to try and see, but you're not proficient with
also
alchemy. So.
Also,
Nope, I read half a book once.
If Victor still has the notebook he was keeping, recording all of Clovis's work.
Speaking of which,
previous,
at a certain point,
might make use of that. Yeah, those are our hijinks we get up to while everybody else is long resting and leveling up.
Point.
I know, must be nice.
We'll say for the time being, after you do your gallivanting, you come back to the rest of the group, whoever decided to, having taken a long rest, the rampaging having gone on in the other rooms that were here, and you probably the next step would be going into Victor's office. Victor's still here, and there's no need to like break into his office. He's here. He's your ally now. So
yeah, for that we'd ask him, be like, "Hey, what's
right.
in the office? Anything
Right.
we should grab bring with you and such? Help him pack up and get ready to move."
Yeah. What I will say is, as you guys come back, engage the vendors and whatever's left of the chain list to Sara. Everyone is kind of settling in for this time and taking on the last leg of this third and possibly final chainless base. I think that's probably a good time there to go ahead and end tonight's session.